Suéltala, compadre.
What's going on, everybody? It's your boy, DJ Eddie P. Welcome to the Muchos podcast. Right quick, I'm going to introduce the panel tonight. My boys.
What up, y'all? It's G-Mix.
What up, it's your boy, Suave.
And our special guest today, well, actually, you know what? Before we introduce our special guest, we're actually missing one of our usual panel members, and that is Mr. Bloody from Bloody Films.
Se fue a chambear el compa.
No que el deslechado, güey.
Aparte de...
Anda paleando nieve con una amiga.
El más perro.
Paleando nieve, yo no sé de qué nieve estamos hablando, pero está paleando.
Echando pala.
Ah, bueno. Well, anyways, I'm very excited because we have our very first guest on the podcast this evening. It's evening while we're recording. I don't know what time you got listening to this, but
We're not going to get into that again, please.
anyways, big ups to my boy DJ Drama. What's good, brother?
What's good, guys? What's good? What's good? How's it going?
I'm happy to have you here, bro.
We good, man. We good.
Luis?
The man's happy. The man's hyped.
Nah, I'm good now. We just had some food.
Quemar el cerro, bro.
Now, usually, y'all might notice for the guys that paying attention, usually the energy level after we eat is
It's high. It's good.
we just ate and we're feeling like. Anywho.
I'm getting the itis for sure.
Anywho, but anyways, all right, we're gonna jump right in today. My boy, who's got the topics on hand, G-Mix. What you got for us today? First of all, hold up. How y'all doing this week?
We good, man. We good. I'm a little sore, you know. Had a little gym session yesterday with Karma. I had to take the day off.
I'm not gonna lie. I thought when you said sore, you were talking about that post-Valentine soreness.
No comment.
My man's out here trying to expose people.
Ya me han regañado, so no comment.
Oh, you're not the one that's sore?
Suave, how you doing?
I'm doing good, man. Me llevé un susto, though, this weekend.
¿Por qué, güey?
Well, I don't know, pues I wasn't in town, you know.
Oh yeah, this
I
man was on tour with Vlad. Remember?
Yeah, nos fuimos de gira, and as soon as we get to our destination, I thought baby was about to come out.
Baby Watch
So
2022.
I was about to just book a flight, first class, come back
First class for a half-hour flight.
for a half-hour flight, literally.
Yikes.
But anyways, is baby still doing good though?
Yeah, he's still in there.
Is baby still on point for the?
On schedule.
For due date, the due date, who knows? Because they told us it could be anywhere between. They said like 2 weeks, that was last week. So we gotta go again this Tuesday. A ver qué nos dicen.
So básicamente ya ahorita sí en cualquier momento, ¿verdad?
Yeah.
Hey, well, congrats.
No creo que se va a aguantar hasta la
Congrats, dude.
16.
Congrats, dude.
Y esa madre ya se periquea, ¿o qué?
Fatherhood, man.
Ah, huevo, bro.
Esa madre ya se periquea.
Ya trae las de Caimán.
Okay, you really did buy him his little Cayman boots, right?
Nah, they're not Cayman boots. Not yet.
Trae las de Woody.
They're las de Woody, yeah. Las de la Walmart. He has some little Cody Johnsons, you know. Algo leve.
Nice.
How was your weekend, Edwin?
What did I do this weekend?
Try to remember.
Yeah. Oh, hold up. This past weekend was the banda thing over at Polo, right? Mm-hmm. It was fun, man. Hey, Tembladora be snapping a little bit more now. I mean, they're the youngest band in Chicago, so they're doing their thing.
Yeah.
Okay.
It was good to see the guys from, what's it called? Estrategia.
Mm-hmm.
The boys from Arpereña doing their thing, like always. Caliente.
Okay.
All right, I'm gonna tell y'all right now. Caliente, we were sleeping on Caliente for a little bit. After hearing them on Saturday, the comeback is coming. I mean, don't call it a comeback.
I think they were sleeping on themselves.
It really, really were. But honestly, like, you know, when you have a band that's losing so many of its members all at once, it's kind of hard to get the reins back. After hearing them on Saturday, they're clean. They're sounding good. Valentine's Day, y'all, was this past weekend.
Mm-hmm.
What did you guys end up doing?
Well, before we get there, Drama, how was your weekend?
My guy just jumping.
Yeah, man.
People, it's all good. It's
Hey,
all good.
we're gonna get
Forget
to
your
you.
Mi
guess,
compa no
bro.
está pintado,
Hey,
eh?
we're
Nah,
gonna
I'm not
get
good,
to
we're
you.
Good, we're good.
¿Y
Nah,
así le andas pidiendo unas botas?
Yo no.
Damn.
that's how you
First
want
of
it.
all,
Te voy a conseguir las de Minotauro mejor.
No jodas, güey.
Nah, my weekend was good. You know, cantina. They changed the layout for the stage again.
Oh, really?
Yeah, you didn't see it?
Where was I? Oh, I had a party Saturday. That's what it was.
Yeah.
I was there setting up the sound, but I was not there to.
¿Qué cambiaron?
To be honest though, this layout was better.
Yeah,
Yeah.
better than last week.
The way, I think last week was a mess. I'm sure that if you guys had perfect, like, more time and a set like schedule and how it was supposed to be, then it would have been different. But yeah, this weekend, like the way they had the layout, the stage was smaller.
But it worked.
But it worked.
Were you a fan of it?
Yes, I was.
Okay.
Of all the like layouts you guys had throughout the time that's been there, I think last week's was the better layout.
So for everybody who's listening to us doesn't know what the hell we're talking about,
Cantina La Antigua.
Cantina
Cut
La
the check.
Antigua.
That's
Right here in
our second home.
Yeah, pretty much. I mean, Drama's been DJing there with us for the last year, kind of interchanging with me when I'm at Apollo or anything like that. So if it's not me, it's Drama. And if it's not Drama, it's me.
And if it's neither of us, it's
It's Spotify.
it's low key Spotify.
It's
dog.
it's DJ G Mix trying to play Spotify in the background.
Yeah, bro, come on.
Hey, but Spotify be keeping you out of trouble, man.
Yes, they do.
Let me tell you though,
Invest in premium.
you got to. You have to.
See, okay, so you use Spotify Premium, right?
Oh,
you
hell
use
yeah.
Spotify?
No commercials.
YouTube Premium is my favorite.
Well, everybody has a little cup of tea, bro.
Yeah,
but
yeah.
Yeah, I mean,
for-
you're clearly an Android person. So that-
yeah. But yo, Spotify has been getting me out of trouble, man.
What?
Okay, we're gonna get into that later. All right.
But no, yeah, man. Other than that, the weekend was easy. Nothing crazy.
Question. Could you see the crowd from where you were?
Yes.
Okay, good, because that's my biggest pet
That's
peeve.
my biggest pet
my
peeve,
biggest
too.
pet peeve too.
And I think I told you, Edwin, that I hated that little corner you're in because I can't see anything, dog.
Right.
And I'm always trying to peek my head out to see where the people are at.
Feel
And
the crowd and all that.
yeah,
Después ya got un balconcito algo ahí.
but
Something to step
how
on.
the stage was set up it was unique, dog, because it's like a little T shape, and they had the bandas, like all the musicians on the side, the singers in the front, and they had tables.
Kind of like a runway.
Oh, you're
Yes,
saying it kind of
it was
like
like a
Jenny
runway,
Rivera's
dog.
last.
Yes, dog.
Victoria's Secret bottle.
Ándale.
Yeah, dog. It was like a little runway, and it was pretty dope because the tables on the side.
You see all the bandas out there doing the Vogue and shit,
Exactly, bro. Exactly, bro.
showing off them Burberrys.
So that's why I think it was a better layout, because I guess the banda interaction was more cool because people on the sides had interaction with the people there.
It's funny you touch on that because one thing I like about DJing at Apollo is the fact that I got my own balcony
Oh, you got the view.
Oh, you got the view. It's different.
and I feel the crowd too.
And the messed up part with Cantina is that you got that VIP section of
Yeah.
nothing but tables
Yeah.
before you actually get to see the dance floor.
Yep.
And it's like, if you're in the corner, you can barely even see the VIP.
Exactly,
so.
dude.
And I'm short.
And especially with the lights, how G
Five,
set them up last time. Yo, those lights were blinding you, dog. So
You're welcome.
Yeah, I had people telling me, "Yo, can you move these lights?" I
Can you
was
turn
like,
these off?
I was like, "Nah, dude. Like, I don't run it, man."
How'd you set them? I'll take a look on Saturday.
But yeah, I mean, other than that, it was an easy weekend.
Cool.
I just came back from playing drinks for the first time yesterday.
Yo,
I saw that.
congrats. How was it?
It was different, you know.
It's a different vibe, right? Not playing
Um,
Mexican music.
Well, that's one. Their layout, their structure on DJing thing isn't really DJing, I think. They call it social events, which I was never ever part of, so I never knew how that works. And I guess with these social events, the whole mixing idea doesn't really exist.
Okay.
These guys would want to hear the whole song, play out, and once the song's over,
Then you faded in.
well, not even. You just
Play.
play the next one, dog.
I've only seen that happen in salsa clubs. Like when they wanna, if it's an actual salsa club where it's salsa people listening to salsa all night, they want to hear the whole song because
Well,
there's parts of the songs where the tempo goes up, and that's when they go crazy.
Well, that was my first time experiencing that, so I was like, Porras was the one who got me in there.
Shout out to Porras.
Shout out
Porras
to my guy
is
Porritas.
he's a-
Oh, no, el Porras es el mayor, ¿verdad?
Porras grande,
Ándale.
Yeah,
taller.
legend,
Glasses.
tropical music
For
legend.
sure.
So anybody who doesn't know Porras in this scene that is the Chicagoland scene, Porras has been around. I want to say 15 plus years. VIP era, I believe, too.
He was in VIP, yeah.
He's done Drink. He's done Empty Barrels. He's done
I think Alhambra, like places like in the city.
Esteban's.
Yeah.
He was DJ.
He was at Esteban's. I remember Esteban's.
and he did margaritas too, wasn't he? Back in the day.
I'm pretty sure.
And then he
did,
played with me at Control too.
Oh, yeah.
For a bit, you know, he had his moment there.
Porras has been everywhere. Porras is one of those guys that if you need a DJ and he's available, he has no beef with anybody.
No, dude's clean. Dude's
he's
clean.
clean as hell.
And he does good work.
Yeah, he's clean. I like his work. I like his work ethic. I think that kind of rubs on when you're working with a people or a team. Like, if you had good work ethic, it rubs on you too. So
For sure.
yeah, I mean,
Influence on them.
when he told me, he's like, "Yo, it's a little different than what you're used to. Like, this is like a social event." So I was like, I never been part of one, so I don't know how this works. But yeah, I mean, it was different. I liked it. I mean, there's things that I thought that would have been different. Like, I had pictured an image in my head that
Was not it.
exactly. So that's the only thing. But it was a good experience. I can cross that venue off my checklist.
Nice.
Would you do it again?
To be honest with you, no. And not in a way that it's, you know, bashing the place or anything like that. It's because it's just not my fit anymore. Like, it's not my style. Like, I think when I DJ, like, I wanna mix. Like, I wanna put in the work because, I mean,
The creativity.
exactly.
Yeah,
You know,
yeah.
that's where it comes in. You know, like, and to me, I take that, you know, as you're actually working for what you're worth. You know, like, yo, like, that makes me different from other people. They just hit play and pause. You know, and I think anybody can just hit play and pause, but can you actually mix the work? You know, and I think that's just how I think. And tropical was cool. I like playing tropical music. I did it at Control for I think almost 2 years. 3 years, yeah. And I was stuck on that scene for 3 years, you know. And I kind of like, I think we all reach a point where you kind of plateau and you kind of just burn out.
And it's like me, I'm the complete opposite. I try to get back into the Latin scene, and it's not what I remember when I was younger. You know.
Yeah, you gotta grow with.
Well,
it, evolve
yeah,
with it.
I mean, as soon as you fall back on like at least 1 month of, you know, updating your music or your crates, like you fall, that 1 month is like years in the industry,
Fucks
dog.
you over and
It's like me. You guys talk to me right now about some of the newest banda music. As much as I try to keep up with banda because it's like my main music. But norteño's my thing. Norteño's gonna be my thing because it's like Duranguense back in the day. It's my main music.
Yeah,
Like,
and
I had all the Duranguense tracks.
and to me, like, I think my scenery was, I already got used to, was the whole regional scenery, right? The el desmadre, you guys can call it. The you know, getting people lit to chug their bottles, or
Hell yeah.
you know, that to
The
me
hype, yeah.
exactly, it brings me energy. You know, it brings me want to work. And
Because it's the vibe that you and, like, you know, I relate with you because we're from the same general part of Mexico. It's like it's that part of like you're like that vibe. That's the vibe that we get down to when we're not working.
I mean, that's the way I get my energy off the people, bro. So if I can see people like chugging their bottles, you know, screaming out their lungs out and singing to songs you're playing that everybody's already getting used to and popping off, and that
Definitely.
makes you want to work more. So
And that's the problem with party DJs because you don't
yeah,
get that energy
exactly,
right away.
exactly, you gotta work for it, dog.
Oh hell yeah!
Put it to this way. So let me ask you this question. Just for everybody that doesn't know, Drama also now has his own business. What's the name?
Yeah, it's Dream Events Entertainment.
Look him up on Facebook.
This episode is sponsored by Dream Events.
Entertainment.
Yeah. And Connect Insurance, dog. If you guys need insurance,
Oh,
I
with
got you.
my
Guys.
guy.
plug in the
Yeah.
business.
The
Ah, well,
double.
double
You guys need
plug.
insurance, guys. I got you, dog.
Magnum who?
Yo, business, personal. Yo, you got dogs you want to insure? We got it, dog. So
Okay.
I'm
Can I insure
You can
these?
insure anything.
Can I
dog.
insure these hands
Yes, you can,
that
dog.
are gold?
Yes,
to
you
many,
can.
many. Yeah,
Yes, you can, dog.
I just cut it there. Anyway, no. But what I'm saying is that, all right. So you have your own DJ business.
Yeah.
By the way, guys, I'm sorry if we had topics. We're just jumping right into this
We're
interview.
just gonna jump back and forth.
All right. So, you have your own business now, and you just touched on a really good point that I think a lot of DJs struggle with. You know, a lot of DJs struggle in the fact that, you know, they have to play the bar scene on the weekends, and then how do you switch it to go play like you just said, you vibe off a lot of the regional music. How do you switch it to go play like a more American party where it's, you know, letting the whole song play through, letting the different crowds, I should say.
Well, I think you got to get exposed to it first, right? Because obviously, if you're not exposed to it, you're not gonna know what you're getting into. Thankfully, like the school or the people that I was around with, they did both, right? And the way I was taught was, to be honest with you, it was a pretty bogus way. And it's, I think that's the way that we kind of all figured out it was gonna be that they throw you out in an event, and you're gonna do it. You don't even know what
They
to
throw
say
you
or what
to-
to
yeah.
do. You're just out to fend for
Te tiran
yourself.
al agua nomás así.
Exactly, dog. So when I started, I was working with.
Well, hold on. Before you get into who you were working with, how long have you been DJing for?
So I started when I was 16. All right, and this is a crazy story because when I was 16, the whole quebradita thing was popping off at that time.
That's
That
when we
was
were.
like almost like 12 years ago.
So
dog.
basically, you and me have been DJing, and for the guys that don't know this, Drama and I have known each other for many, many years.
Yeah.
You and me started DJing the same year, if I remember right.
I don't know
2019.
about. I don't know. Well, I don't really consider me DJing. Like I got introduced to the whole scene.
Gotcha.
I was introduced to it by a guy named Valentino Anthrax, who's now I got a DJ at Margarita.
Oh yeah.
He does places in the city too.
Yeah,
he
he's
did
not
drink
based in
for
the
a while
city.
too.
He did drink for a while.
He was at Rockies.
Rocky Verlander.
He was at
yeah.
Empty Barrels too. Esteban's.
Oh, he gets around.
You know, shout out to him who he kind of got me into the scene and like showed me like, yo, this is what I do, and you know, he kind of like I kind of like followed him.
Mhm.
The whole character thing died, and I was just like, well, cool. I told my mom about it. My mom bought me my first like little Hercules controller dog, cause you know she really thought that I was getting into it, and she bought me some speakers, bro. Some garbage speakers that she didn't even know what she got, you know. So she just went online and she found them, and it came as a package, and she's like, here, go for it.
Some Gemini's
Exactly.
probably.
Dude, it was some eBay shit,
Oh,
dog.
okay.
It was horrible.
You know, it's funny because I think it's important to remember how we actually started. So, because you started before we were.
Before I was born.
Oh, I'm the
right?
OG, bro.
You're the OG here, bro. And obviously, like I said, you and I got started kind of in the same time frame.
Yeah, dude. So it's crazy because like obviously you're thrown into a world that you don't know, and then until you meet the right group of people that kind of like show you the ways, like then you know stuff, right?
Now, did you, before being introduced formally like by Valentino, did you already have like an interest in DJing or something like that piqued your interest prior to, musician-wise, music-wise?
So my thing was I was big on house music. So
How?
um,
Hey, we live
Yeah.
outside the Chicagoland area.
so
I mean,
like one of my favorite like persons that I consider like one of my idols is Carl Cox.
okay.
He's a crazy house DJ.
Okay.
He's a legend in the game.
Yeah, it is.
And that was my thing. So when I got introduced to it, like through Valentino, there was the whole quebradita thing. And back then, like I didn't listen to banda, I didn't listen to like corridos.
Era fresón el compa.
Yeah, dude, it was just straight house music, dog.
Bro, this was the man, Spiky, straight up prep.
He was the guy shuffling.
Literally.
No, I never shuffled. I never shuffled.
No. But bro,
Nah.
this man was the prep. He had the. All right, give you an idea of drama back in the day, from what I remember.
Go ahead.
Black polo, but with the white T-shirt underneath that Kenny rolled back.
Nah.
Yeah, that was.
not-
There's a
no,
picture.
no,
There's a
dog.
picture of you somewhere like that.
Wait, y'all go to school together or no?
No.
Nah,
Oh, okay.
I went to Elgin High.
I went to Larkin.
Ah, they're enemies.
Yeah.
Definitely. De hecho, ahí te va esta. Quick note. Yo y este güey no nos callamos al principio.
And I'll tell you why, though. I'll tell you why right now, dude. So
Vamos a quemar
we're-
ranzos.
we're-
Potazos,
I'm just gonna
potazos.
jump like the whole like background thing here just to get to that point.
Okay, who fucked whose girl?
So
Whoa!
I was introduced to a group of people, bro. The person that I knew, his name was Eric. He went by Party Boy.
Okay.
Okay,
Hey, Party Boy.
This guy he went to my school. He decided to do like this event thing at some point with I think the name was Infinity or something like that. They did like these juke parties here in the area. But I knew
Juke party era.
Yeah, I knew Eric because of school, and he kind of told me, he was like, "Hey, man, I know a group of DJs that you might be, you know, wanting to hang around with." And I was like, "Sure, cool, awesome." These people were Gonzalo and Benjamin. Their alias is Karma and Stitch, right?
Shout out to them.
I had a little event that I just said yes to, not knowing how to DJ, not knowing what to do setups.
Era el novato en el grupo.
I just said,
Ya se creía David Guetta.
exactly.
Hell yeah!
Fresh little Hercules controller and some bootlegged
Hey.
speakers, dog. And I was like, yo, I'm ready for this, dog. But I wasn't. So
I love the confidence though.
it turns out that Benjamin came and he kind of did the whole setup thing. And Karma, I think, brought his controller because my Hercules was garbage. His was a little bit the one you have.
He's got the bigger one.
And we did that
Who
event.
showed them the way?
So I kind of stuck around that circle with them for a couple months, and they kind of showed me like the beginnings of DJing. This guy had an event with I forgot his name, but
Universal.
maybe I don't remember. But this guy had an event,
Shout out to him.
and en la movida.
A week later, because theirs was at La Quebrada, no?
I don't remember, dude. It was
Yeah.
like years ago, but I'm a type of person, bro, that if I go up to you, bro, and I say what's up to you, or I extend my hand out for a handshake, I expect you to acknowledge it and be like, oh, what's up, or cool. I did that, and I was brushed off.
By me.
So in my eyes, I was like,
Eso mamón.
like, yo,
Nah,
like,
let me tell you something, though.
like, who are you, dog? Like,
Come on, literally.
Yeah,
I
let me
was
tell
like,
you
who are
something.
you,
So he's
dog?
been cocky ever since.
Yeah,
Desde
dog,
tiempo,
so-
bro.
Nunca se compuso.
Let me tell you something.
And it wasn't just you, bro. It was
my whole crew.
your cast, dog.
Because y'all had crew beef.
Not really.
Damn,
Hold
they
on.
were the
Bro, that's not,
shit.
bro.
Eran
Let me
los
tell you the
chingones,
cosas,
bro.
Espérate.
Benjamin, they're all cool with each other, dog.
Espérate, ahí te va esta. So, lo que pasa es de que toma en cuenta.
Bro, say pause, bro.
Pausa. Lo que pasa, güey, es que toma en cuenta que Gonzalo and I, we've known each other forever.
Okay.
All right? Stitch, we knew each other también desde antes. And Julio, de veras, nunca lo había conocido. Y ese día, pues, obviously, running an event, my head's nowhere.
I was
I
a new
can say
kid in the
that
block,
because that
dog.
has not
Yeah.
changed. Your head's never there when there's an
Yeah,
event.
that's why
Yeah.
we keep you as DJing. I handle the stage now.
No, not like that. I'm talking about like my head's focused on the event, the either the crowd, the sound system, anything, right? Pues ese día él llegó, and de repente, like, my head's not even there. I didn't realize that was la razón por la cual no le caí hasta después, and I'm like, oh fuck, that's not the way I like being. And you guys know me. Now that you know me after years, that's not really the way I am, anyways.
No, but as your first impression, like you say what's up to someone and they don't acknowledge you, you're like,
¿Qué pedo?
Este way is my own way, like.
Okay. So you dissed my man.
So that happened.
When
bro.
was the first fight? The first fist
Nah,
fight?
there was no fist fight.
Oh, you guys having fist fight yet?
never-
Okay, let's go outside real quick.
Let's run it. Let's run
Run it back. One time for the one time.
Nah, I mean,
God, he
I
still
think-
remembers it to this day, bro.
Bro, he's
Yeah,
still,
dude, I
bro,
do,
he's still
dog.
bro, look at him, bro.
Yeah, dude.
His
Hey, you
neck
know
vein
what?
is like,
Nah, pero
Fíjate cómo son las cosas, güey.
it's crazy, yeah, how you're saying like now we're all cool, and
Y no es por nada, güey, pero this guy, just like you, I back this guy up. He backs me up when I need something,
Yeah.
and it's all love. And it's funny because, como él dice, así como Gonzalo le enseñó más o menos a él, así es como yo tenía a Gonzalo antes.
yeah, I think my teacher though, like someone who showed me like the grits and the grind was Sleepy.
Yeah. For entertainment,
Yeah,
back in the day.
at some point, Gonzalo, Stitch, and myself like kind of went
Parted
our own
ways.
routes.
Right.
We had different things, whatever it was. Like
Different views.
we all kind of decided to do our own little thing. I think Gonzalo at that point ended up being at VIP where you were at that time.
I think it was towards the end of the VIP run.
Yeah,
he got-
and at that point, I was still learning. Like I didn't have nowhere to go. So Sleepy took me in, and he's like, "I'll show you the like."
Now, if I remember right,
Their
in that
ways of
in
doing
that
it.
little crew, it was Sleepy, it was Comple.
I know Comple is involved with it, but I don't know like the whole tree or the whole
Okay.
umbrella that followed it. But Sleepy was the one who showed me like the grit and the grind, and una forma de yo, this is it, and there's no way around it. And he was always on my ass, like, yo, this is how I do it. This is how it is. And there's no what's if, no buts. It is what it is.
Hell yeah.
So I think that's kind of who molded me who I am now. And going back to the topic, saying how do you bounce back from being a wedding DJ or a party DJ to a club DJ is you gotta get exposed to it because it's not the same thing.
Oh, yeah.
You know, if you're, I can guarantee you put any party DJ or wedding DJ in a venue for like their first time, they're gonna blow it.
Oh yeah, big time.
Same thing. You put a club DJ in a wedding or a party, they're gonna blow it.
Because you can't put Caballo Dorado at the
can't.
club.
You can't.
mean, you
post,
can.
I mean, hold
You
on.
can.
Now you can.
Bro, man, quit ruining the surprise for this weekend.
You know, you can't play sopa de caracol at cantina dog,
Exactly.
at prime hour. You know.
Dude, we'll get bottles thrown at us.
So I think it does take practice. It does take like messing up and
Yeah.
knowing like, yo, I can't play this here. Or
And the thing is, sometimes that I've learned at playing at different clubs is that you'd be surprised actually what you can throw. at them.
Yeah, but then for example,
But that's where you, as a DJ, over years, learn how to read your crowd and what they can. Like you can
but
be
see,
creative.
That's the difference. You said you as a DJ know how to read the crowds, right? When you have a promoter or an owner telling you, "Yo, play me this song," but you know it's not gonna work.
Oh yeah.
Or you're changing the complete like your set, like you're changing the type of music you're playing. Like if you're going from banda to like something completely
Exactly.
different.
Yeah.
I remember, I forgot who it was, but a promoter told me, "Toca el caballo dorado," and bro, this was like at a venue, and you're just like an event, like you're like, bro, this is prime hour. It's like 11:30, bro. People are
drinking.
lit.
Yeah.
Like, I'm not gonna play this, dog. And he kind of got upset because he's like, "Yo, I'm paying you to do this." So I got upset too, and I was like, "Well, yo, I'm gonna leave. Like, you decide what you want to do."
Esos sí son huevos, compadre.
Tiene bien puestos.
I learned, bro, that you can't get walked on, bro, because once you get walked on, bro, like,
Preach.
They step on you.
yeah,
Let me
dog.
put it to this way, man. I feel exactly that because there's a venue here in Elgin. Not gonna name any names.
Estrellas.
Damn, you
Cantina.
good. No, it's actually Estrellas. Back when I was the house when I was the house DJ.
The
at
foxhole, dog.
Oh God,
Jesus Christ! Shout out to Brenes.
he did it for many years.
Oh my God. Is
Que
that there
aguante.
anymore?
Seriously, no,
Is it even open?
It's still open.
I
Bro.
don't even know what it
Yeah,
is.
you gotta
bro.
have your STD card to get in there.
no.
Yo, I've been there a couple times. I played there one time too, dog. I played there one time too.
Actually, used to do Thursdays there.
Yeah?
Back in the day. Yeah.
When it was popping, I'm
It
assuming?
was
Dinosaurs age, dog?
Oh, this is back. Yeah.
This is back when they didn't have all the lights, but half the lights.
When they would play the promo only videos all night. Yeah.
God.
Yeah.
Nah, so I'm saying Estrellas, man. Me acuerdo que it rings to this day. This people, bro, una presentación de 3 años. Hubo un grupo estilo Tierra Caliente,
Of course.
un tamborazo y una banda.
O sea, eran paisas.
Oh, dude, they went all out. And 600 people. Because it's Estrellas in the big salon.
Right.
You know, and dude, I have them hyped when I'm playing. Dancing. Viene el dueño. Pónmeles unos corridos que yo también quiero vender. And I'm like, bro, I'm making them sweat so they get thirsty. Let me do my job. I'm like, but yo te estoy pagando. I get it. You're going to make more money if you let me do my job.
Yeah, man, I think that's where the difference comes in. Where, like, if you're a promoter and you have a team that you can rely on that can work, I mean, let them work, dog. You know, I'm sure that there will be things that you might be agreeing with, but you bring that in a conversation, you host a meeting. I mean, if you have a good team, like, they'll hear you out, right? So, I mean, I'm sure that we all end up winning if we all agree on the same pages. So,
You gotta trust.
exactly.
And that's what's different with like party DJing, because somebody tells me to put something completely different at a party, I'm gonna put it on even if it ruins the dance floor, and I'm gonna do it so that they're embarrassed and they stop coming up here asking for songs.
Exactly.
Yes
And
and
it's
no,
mainly-
man.
and
But
it's
when I asked
mainly
for la,
only the
but when I asked
people
for la
that
vaquilla,
hired you.
you never played it.
Which one?
When I asked for la vaquilla back in the day, I'm gonna está chingada mi madre, bro.
Damn,
But I
G,
played it
you out
since.
here, dog?
Damn, bro.
No, but that's it. Like if they hired me, if they want it, okay, cool. But if it's somebody from the party, like un primo,
Yeah.
lo que sea, ahorita lo pongo.
No, and I think
They gotta come correct, you know what I'm
yeah,
saying?
man, yeah. I think like I kind of learned that if you get stepped on, bro, like they're gonna do it over and over again, bro. Until you just put your foot down and let them know, like, yo, I'm not going with it low. Then that's different.
You see? Hold up. I wish Bladdy was here to hear this, bro. 'Cause that's what I'm trying to get through his head. To not let himself get walked on by these people.
Well, yeah, dog. I mean, especially you guys. You guys, I can say that you guys are probably gonna be the new promoters in town, right? At some point, if you guys decide to keep going the same route, that's how I look at it.
Yeah.
You know, my view might be different, but the way I look at it, I think you guys are gonna be the next upcoming.
See,
Promoters.
I see more of a marketing firm.
I mean, that too. I mean, promoting. The word promote is to market, dog. So, I mean, if you have a marketing team and you want to be a promoter, I mean, you have your own way of doing it, right?
These guys are the future, right?
But yeah, man, like I learned, like, and for example, Boy Genius, right? Crazy DJ from Chicago.
Wow.
Actually,
He's actually one of my like someone's I
hold
follow.
on.
And
Let me tell you something real quick. Not Chicago. We're in his hometown right now. He lives here.
Oh yeah.
He's from Seville.
I'm gonna look him up. And be like, hey,
Wikipedia that dog.
una exclusiva.
Wikipedia that dog.
Boy, you're talking about one of my favorite DJs.
Well, he has a line that he
He's like
promotes.
he's like known like
Well, yeah,
across the
dude,
country.
bro,
Yeah, I know,
my,
he's
my
big.
guy, my
He's
guy
on Kiss
competes.
FM and stuff.
Yeah, my guy competes on Red,
Red
Bulls,
Bull.
dog. So
He's
like,
one of the. I think didn't he win a few years ago?
I think so, dude. I mean, he's got 3 competitions in there. But there's a line that he says specifically. He's like, your favorite DJ doesn't DJ, and it takes like, it took me a minute to kind of think what he was trying to say with that, and he's a very outspoken person.
Very.
He speaks what his mind is, and there's a reason why he's not in venues. You don't see him at venues, because bro, venues are meant to take advantage of situations and people, dog. And he kind of put his foot on the ground, saying like, "Yo, I'm not with it." And I think now he just does the Twitch streaming, and he's making a good like following around that. And I think the market now for DJs is streaming on Twitch.
Catch
The
me on
pandemic
Only-
kind of hooked us up with
Catch
that.
me on OnlyFans coming soon.
There you go, dog. Marketing out there, dog. So I think that's why I kind of like followed him and
So is it gonna be porn and DJing or DJing and porn?
both, dog.
Fuck around and find out.
Remember a few years ago when Orville Klein came out with porn and chicken?
I don't. But okay.
Oh my
What
god,
are
dude!
you?
What are you into, bro?
Hold up. Okay, a few
Wait,
years
was there
ago.
a club in Chicago that does that? Though?
Yeah, that was the Evil Olive,
Yeah.
and it was every Monday porn and chicken. That was like the
Yeah,
porn and
on
chicken
the
nights
screens.
and chicken. While the DJs were
Okay.
DJing.
You see, when you say porn and chicken and don't explain it,
Y'all never heard the song "Take Your Shirt Off"? Take your shirt off.
No.
Oh come on, man!
No.
Man, y'all need to get Mr. House DJ over here. Jeez.
Sorry, dog.
But
I mean,
anyways,
you are older than me too, dog. So
it's all
that's
good.
true. That's true. What has been one of your biggest challenges in the DJ world and in your DJ
Hold
career?
on, let me put it this way. Actually, let me rephrase that question because I want to get a little more deep there with that. Biggest challenge when you started, and now that you've started your own company, what's been the biggest challenge?
So I think when I started was actually studying music. Obviously, when it comes to the Mexican side of things, right? There's different states here, right? And in different states, you can't play certain music.
Hell yes, like the regions more or less.
Exactly, right? So each kind of region has like their own thing, right? And when I started, I never knew that, right? I thought you can play banda for
It's like
people at Veracruz, dog, or El Guerrero, like de la costa, you know?
It's funny because like Guerrero, there's two types of people de Guerrero, los
Well,
jaripeñeros
yeah.
or los costeños.
Or for example, playing banda for people from DF, you know? I never knew there was a formula, right?
Like they like it, but just not in big loads.
Well, right.
Not
you
all
know,
night.
Exactly. You know, so I had that to struggle with, and actually, it takes time to learn it because if you're not doing it and not seeing your mistakes, then you know you're not gonna learn it. And then now that I have my own company, I mean, the reason why I started the company was because I picture that in this industry here in Chicago, there's a big market for it. Even though there's a lot of DJs here. That even if you make a post on Facebook,
I mean, you're looking,
you need a DJ and
you're
there's
at
like
this
1,000
table.
people on that comment post, you know, like
It's like cockroaches now.
yeah, you know. But I still think there's a market. Like for example, like I look at Pink Noise, and I think that company, bro, like
That's the one that showed us the way.
yo, like they're making moves, dog.
And it's because they're more than just a DJ company; it's a production company.
Yeah,
at this
that's what I'm
point.
saying. Like
Shout out to Rocco.
and, like focusing out things like outside of this DJing, right? Like, and I think they mastered that idea.
And I think when you're talking about Pink Noise, something that I've always liked about them is Rocco. Obviously, Rocco is Pink Noise. Pink Noise is Rocco Mix.
Yeah.
Rocco Mix, like everybody, I don't know who knows this or who doesn't. Rocco Mix was a really big radio DJ here in Chicago.
Yeah,
a
wasn't
lot
he
of
part
venues.
Like the whole like the first V5.
Yeah, he was part of the original lineup.
Original,
It's like
yeah, right?
like the Hot Mix 5 or the Hot Mix from B96. That was like the Latino version for us. Anyways, and he decided when he didn't want to be in the club scene no more, and he decided to I'm gonna bring the club to your party, and
That worked.
And like I said, he showed us, and when I say us, DJs in Chicago need to take cues from this man, who is the biggest in Chicago.
For sure.
Period.
And I think And like for example, like that company, like I want to get to that point with my company someday. You know, like trying to get to there, right? And it's baby steps. Right now, obviously,
Rome wasn't built in a day, man.
Exactly. Right now, you're competing with all these 100 other DJs that are charging obviously under budget. You know, and like what you think that you would never do it for. Competing with those people, but I think at the end of the day, people realize you pay what you get for. You know, if you go in for cheap quality, then it does show in the work.
And like I said, there's a DJ for everybody. You know, I mean, we're the type of DJs, like we just said, we bring the club to your event, right? Because we are club DJs, but we can also organize
amenizar
una fiesta bien hecha.
For sure.
You know, because we have that experience. Now, if there's a person who's looking for just somebody to play music at their house, we might not be the fit for them. You know,
Spotify.
Yeah,
exactly,
dog.
And that's where
Bring
guys.
my
And that's
iPad
what I
and
do
that's
too,
it.
man. Like I don't take every party that comes my way. I have a meeting with the client, and I tell them like, yo, like, what are you looking for? And I'll tell them like, yo, we look like we might be a fit for your party, or you know what, I might not be the fit for it.
Yeah.
And it's okay to say no, because why take something that you're not accustomed to?
Yeah.
And
why make them not be happy with the decision that they're hiring
exactly.
you? You know, I mean, like I said, and that parties like those that are in our head, that's a piece of cake.
Yeah.
They can be given to a guy who's just like us, where we were 10 years ago, who's still trying to figure it out.
Yeah.
He can make those mistakes there.
And you know, I've been around like asking questions, and I've talked to Carlos, Don Carlo. You guys know him.
Shout out to my boy Don.
He's making moves too, dude. You know, so like his company is making moves.
You
know?
saw that man go up and make a video playing on Long Beach.
Oh, that's dope. Yeah. I see
Yeah,
that.
yeah. So I've been following him. You know, getting ideas from him. Man.
Speaking about him, didn't he just come? Wasn't he in Vegas like last week or something for some event?
I don't know, man, but
He was traveling from.
Yeah. Shout out to you, bro. Big ups. We gotta
but,
get you on the pod.
You know, I've been following him. I've been following this guy from New Jersey named DJ Bard.
Yo.
I go on his YouTube channel and I watch all his YouTube videos because he's big on wedding DJs and he's big on being clean and professional. So
Okay.
I try to get ideas from everybody, bro. So
Definitely.
I'm very detailed now, and now is actually putting all those ideas into my business and let it go. I mean, I know you guys have years in the industry, and now you've been in the market for like
I've been here a while.
since like
Few-
Rome, right? The beginnings
yeah.
of Rome, dog.
I'm talking about La Ley.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I was doing radio stuff for a minute.
Most people don't know this about G-Mix, but he was on one of the on-air DJs at La Ley.
A few years back.
Like, what's your view, dog? Like, you do now like club events, and you also do private parties. Like, what do you?
Well, the club events,
It's not it anymore.
it hasn't
not,
been it
it's
for the
not.
longest
Yeah.
time because there is no money. Like
It's
you
more
said.
it's more the bars or the
Like-
venues.
Like you said, there's so many DJs that, I'm going to charge, my fee, which is to DJ, a certain amount. We're not
Right.
going to talk numbers because everybody has their own fee.
Exactly.
But I'm going to charge my fee. And, a lot of times, a lot of the clubs are not going to match it. So the private events is where the money's at,
For sure.
Una quinceañera, una boda, un bautizo,
And to be honest with you, it's not a lot of work, bro. It's like you get paid top dollar.
All the work is done before the party,
Exactly.
And
And
setting
after
up.
the party, tear
Setting
down.
up and tearing down that's where the work is.
And I enjoy that too more because when I'm playing, like, you really only work for about 2 hours, maybe 3, because people are eating. You're playing background music.
Right.
Obviously, if it's like a wedding, you gotta go through like el baile del dólar and
Del vals,
all that those traditional stuff, and your actual work is only about 2 hours.
Actually, I think I'm gonna take it a step further. Your work starts from the first meeting, organizing everything, making sure that you coordinate. Because
Well,
at the end of the
yeah,
day,
I
DJs
mean-
have not just become DJs anymore. We're part of the coordination for the whole event.
Like the planning of the
Yeah.
party.
Yeah. We have to. They give us the number to the photographer. They give us the number to the venue. They give us the number to the caterers, so that we're all in sync of what time am I announcing the dinner.
But see, not everybody does that though.
Exactly. That's where we talk about differentiating yourself.
Yeah.
Yeah, when it comes to parties, like I usually, if I don't get an itinerary ahead of time, I usually go up to them right at the moment that they get there. I'm like, I need the schedule. So now,
And
when
to
we're
me, that's
doing-
important too, man. Because
Definitely.
bro, like,
because I don't want you coming up to me being, okay, we're gonna do the vals now. I'm like, okay, where's the music? Oh, can you get it off of YouTube?
Yeah.
and it's
And
like you're
usually
pulling
they
your hair.
always do it to you.
No, and the worst
Always.
part is that you're in an area where there's no phone signal, so you can't use hotspot,
No hotspot.
and then there is no Wi-Fi access.
And
So now you're trying to do milagros out of nothing, dog.
I'll be like, no, you stuck unless you got a phone with a little, cord, because I can't.
Yeah,
get
that
it
to
for
me
you.
is my biggest pet peeve. These past year, I was working with someone that we kind of all know who. We're not gonna say names, but
Quémalo la verga, quémalo.
nah,
It's
bro.
fine.
Quemar el cerro ahorita.
yeah, bro. I believe he can do big things.
Yo,
dog.
fuck that mother.
His company can be
Really?
can be big, dog. And I think his company is big now. I don't think he just sees how big it is. But if he would have focused on every
The
single
organization needs to be better.
exactly, I think he can be, bro, huge, dog.
All four of us have to agree on this one that the organization was better. This man would be a lot richer.
Bro, I've been to parties where I'm going in blind. Like, I don't even know if it's a quinceañera or wedding, bautizo. I don't even know who am I supposed to talk to. I don't even know if I'm supposed to take a certain playlist of songs. Bro, like, you go in there and then you get the response like, oh, they don't ask for that information. You don't need it. You'll be fine.
Can I tell you how sick I am? I love those parties. Cause I don't know what I'm walking into. It's like Russian
No,
roulette.
dude, I hate those parties.
One of these days I'm gonna get the bullet.
Yeah, I hate those parties because at the end of the day, bro,
Well,
like,
it's the truth. No, but I mean that's actually a true point. Because some of these parties that we've been sent to like that, you really don't know who's packing.
well, it's not that, bro. It's just that you're
What kind of packing we talking about?
Pause.
the thing
Yeah,
is,
that's
bro,
what
is
I'm
like
saying.
you're representing
That person.
that person, bro,
and
right?
ourselves at that point.
So if you mess up or if you tell them like, yo, I don't have this, they're gonna tell you, well, why? And I'm gonna be like, well, that wasn't information was relayed to me. Like, obviously, you're not gonna put that person that's giving you the opportunity to work in a bad place.
Échalo de cabeza.
Exactly. So you take the heat for it. So how many times are you gonna take the heat for it where you're just gonna be like, you know what, I'm over it. Like, dude, like I'm not gonna work for you anymore. So I think I reached my tipping point where I was like, you know what, we're cool. We'll just kind of do our own little thing, and if you need me, like, let me know some time in advance, and we'll talk about logistics.
and then they're still trying to call you a day before the next event.
Yeah, I got a couple of those.
I mean, yeah.
Like, I get it, bro. Like, you need help. Someone called off. Hey, bro, do something. I get it, bro. You're there, bro. But if you already knew you had a party planned, dog, for like
2-3 months.
in advance
A
or
year.
a week, like 3 weeks in advance, bro, like,
At least give me something. Give me a phone number. Give me a contact.
exactly, dog. You know,
But anywho,
it
All
matters. It matters, dog.
Oh yeah. I mean, that's definitely challenging. Getting thrown. But like I said, like it is what it is. Like va a salir la fiesta como sale. Like if you guys didn't plan it and get this, what I'm saying, like yo voy a tratar de hacer milagros, pero I can't.
Can't promise anything.
Can't promise anything, and
Yeah.
usually most of the times I can pull it off, and that's
Because
fine.
that's the thing, like, you don't see it, like, the big picture. It hasn't happened yet, bro. But it will happen at some point. These people are spending top dollar for these parties, right? They're expecting you to be what they want it to be for that party. If you don't provide and they don't have a good time, what are the chances they get a lawyer and sue you, dog?
Well, they're not gonna sue me. They're gonna sue whoever booked.
Well, that's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. Like, you're putting your company at risk at this point, right? And thankfully, my business is insured.
Hey,
Connect
shout out to
Insurance Group.
Connect.
Connect Insurance Group, dog.
Yo, cut the check, bro. We've been shouting you out.
hey man, we need the check.
We need a sponsorship, bro.
All right, G, what you got?
Well, my man Eddie P.
First of all,
No
thank
sea
you.
puto, no sea
First of
puto.
all,
Tómale la buena.
Thank you for that information. I think the people do need to be more informed and more woke on stuff like this. But now moving
I'm
on.
pretty sure you're probably gonna get some phone calls
Oh,
once
hell
this airs
I
out.
hope so, dog. We got.
Yo,
It's
but
called an errors and omissions policy, dog.
I tell you what, bro. You know what you're talking. You sound like you know what you're talking about. So you already know I'm insured through you. But
Facts.
Where do we find you? Where can they find you?
1070 Dundee Avenue, East Dundee, Illinois, in front of Milk Pill.
Hey, shout out to Cantina.
Yeah, so a little office over there. My boy Juan Ursua owns the agency, but
Shout out to Juan.
Oh, is that one place?
Yeah.
yeah, it's a little small.
Remember when we used to say Drama went to go drop off something at the office right after a gig? That's where he went.
I don't.
Yeah,
I actually don't remember. I'd be so fucked up half of the times at Cantina, bro.
but yeah,
To be known.
that's where we at, dog. So if you
90%
guys
of the
need
time.
insurance, we got it covered over there.
So Drama. We're gonna let you have a little bit of this alcohol that we have. It's
Directo del Alambique.
directamente desde el alambique.
55.
55
Wherever
proof.
in the world that's at.
Well, the alambique is from the.
Point is,
It's good.
it's good.
Don't they, okay. We'll look up the specifics later. But
Is it Malort good?
It's better.
It's tequila still. So
It's still tequila.
no, Malort.
It's like put it to you this way, man. It's like what's that other 100 proof alcohol that's out there?
like
Everclear.
Everclear, yeah.
It's like the tequila version of Everclear. Mexican. Bien mexicanote.
Mira, con el sello de Hacienda todavía.
Ah, huevo. Directamente desde México, del Motherland.
Did it.
Hablando de eso, güey, de Motherland. Para toda la raza que no te conocen en depth. ¿De dónde eres, güey?
I was born and raised in Sherman Hospital, the original Sherman Hospital.
All right.
Same,
The one
same.
the one
Elgin,
in
Illinois?
downtown Elgin?
Yeah,
The one
not
by
the-
Los-
no,
the one by Los
La,
Comales?
La Flor, dog.
Yeah, the one by
Yeah.
Spring Street.
Yeah.
Okay, Spring Street.
The,
Okay.
the one where
original.
I was born at.
I was born there too.
But yeah, my family's from Guanajuato.
¿De dónde mero, güey? ¿De dónde mero? ¿Orgullo qué, güey?
It's a small pueblo, Yuriria.
That ain't no small pueblo, cabrón. That's a municipio.
Well,
head.
that's like where everyone's from, bro. Everyone from Elgin's from there, bro.
Yeah, Illinois has a big population of
Yurirenses.
from Yuriria, yeah.
And obviously we're close enough porque yo soy parte de ese, mi pueblo es parte de ese municipio. So,
Yeah, it's awesome.
Puro New
I
York.
recommend you guys going at least one time. There's a lot to do out there.
Pueblo
we
mágico.
have our own little island over there too.
pueblo mágico.
Island boy. Te habla?
So
Because I'm an island boy.
Facts.
Cut the check.
No.
It's fun. I mean, okay, para la gente que no conoce, Yuriria, Guanajuato es un pueblo mágico. Es la cabecera del municipio de Yuriria. Tiene varias comunidades. We have a movie star that was our mayor.
people hated him.
Hell yeah, they did.
Why?
He did.
Because he didn't do shit.
Yeah, he spent money.
El Yuricoco, look it up.
Oh, damn.
So I guess what he did that was very controversial that people just started going off of him was that he got us, like for Yuriria, the biggest crocodile monument in the world.
For what?
Exactly our
Hold
point.
on.
We don't even have Crocs in the area.
Hold on.
If you go onto Google Maps right now and look at Yuriria, and you look at our centro,
On some Captain Hook shit.
the biggest alligator like monument is on Google Maps, dog.
¿Será por cocodrilo? Porque
Dude, seriously, we don't even have Crocs in the area.
And the purpose of that croc was that they had little carts, like you can go in and you go through the mouth of the alligator.
This one?
Yes, and you come out the ass,
Bro.
and you come out the ass of the alligator, dog.
So that is a fucking monument.
Yes. So apparently this alligator came from Guerrero, dog, and
Where they actually have.
Yeah,
Crocs.
because, you know. Yeah.
and they brought it to Yuriria for some reason, and now it's just in a little corner.
All right,
Pissed
but now,
on,
hey,
vomited on.
quit backing off of
Shout
that
out
shit.
to Facebook Live. We're going to do this.
This shot right here.
Salud.
Saludcita, saludcita.
It's going to put hair in your ass, bro.
Yeah.
Oh, that thing cleared the Omicron out of me, bro.
It is a. How'd you
You
think?
good, brother?
Tastes like you just put rubbing alcohol and mustard
No. Yeah. You know what?
in a cup
I like that description.
because it tastes like mustard right now. I don't know if it's the burger
It could be you burping the burger right now.
or if it's the actual drink, but
That thing's strong, right?
it is strong. I've had worse. Malort.
Okay.
Here's the thing, though. This is not necessarily like strong. I mean, it's strong, but it's like the aftertaste is what hits you later.
Yeah.
Sigue quemando.
Yeah.
What do, you
It's like
think, what do you think Edwin wanted?
no, Julio.
Julio.
Everyone bitched out and did the.
Hey, man, I already
DJ.
did it last week. I ain't going there again.
Hey, man. Es para la nieve, bro.
Para calentarme.
Ahorita está nevando. Arriba la sierra.
So what's up with Luis, dog? What's your view, dog? Like, what you trying to do here, man? I see you trying to make moves with your Mucho Bailes group, you know.
Well, ahorita we're kind of
What's your
just,
vision? What's your vision?
we're just kind of just all over the place. We're just trying to,
Find our spot.
find out exactly what we're trying to do. Well, my goal is to.
Like, do you already have a vision for what you want to do?
Well, my goal is the page. I kind of want to use it to help everybody out, a little bit of everybody, and that's just like with the page itself. But outside, I eventually want to get like a brand, like a clothing brand, out of it. I've been trying to find some few manufacturers, pero
pricey, huh?
really dinero.
capo,
Pero it's
yeah.
like,
And the
you know,
supply chain right now is crap.
yeah,
You
todo
can't
ahorita,
get nothing.
yeah, ahorita para, si yo fuera a ordenar algo, just one sample, it's going to take like a month. Just for one sample. Por eso, you know, but that's like what I'm just trying to do. Just clothing brand algo, you know.
That's dope. That's dope. I mean, I do think that your brand has potential. It has a following. You know,
But you see,
a crazy
the
following.
thing is, we're trying to also not just que no se cuelgue del nombre, but start like a whole new brand. Just run it, I guess,
Yeah.
kind of like under, you know.
Like a subsidiary.
Yeah,
Yeah, I hear you.
that's kind of what I want to do. But you know, there's I want to include everybody. You know, I want everyone to have like their own thing. Para que todos coman algo de ahí,
Like
pues.
in other words, all of us are gonna have like a line on it.
Yeah.
Like the clothing brand's gonna have our.
They're gonna be like
lines.
collabs, but we're like all part of the company. But it's like a
No, that's dope.
OOC,
That's
Muchos
dope.
Bailes, GMX,
Yeah, yeah.
Muchos Bailes.
Yeah,
I
and
mean-
like that everyone gets a little bit of
Like the out of control brand is gonna be a subsidiary of the Muchos Bailes brand.
Bloody films. Muchos Bailes.
yeah, those get a little piece.
No, for sure, for sure.
See what
I
I'm
mean, I
trying to
see
do?
it. I mean, again, you do guys have a following. I mean, how many
Yeah.
followers your page has now?
I think it's like 450,000, I think. But that's just on one of them. There's another one, but we kind of just want to leave that one alone,
Alone?
and
Not
do his
in.
own thing. That one has like the other one has like 370,000, I
on
think.
Facebook, Muchos Bailes has 422,000 likes.
But followers.
Followers,
That's the
yeah.
thing.
I'm looking at it.
Because every time I see you guys make sure a post or make a post, like that thing gets crazy amount of shares and
Oh,
likes
yeah,
and
it goes
all
viral.
that.
But
Yeah.
before,
So that's what I'm saying, like you guys have the exposure, you know.
nah,
And
but
I think
before it used to be crazy. Like when it first started popping off, like publicábamos algo, be like 10,000 reacts in less than like 5 minutes. But ahorita, you know, we
and
kind
see,
of
that's
just
what I
let
want
it-
to do with my business, you know. Like that's why I'm asking you these questions because what did you do different?
What-
That maybe I can get out of it.
I mean-
because I be like obviously, anyone can pay, right?
The
to,
main-
to boost your page, right?
The
And
main thing though is honestly consistency. You gotta stay on it, and especially if you start getting engagements, you gotta keep going at it. Cause once you let it die, it's hard, and that's what happened. That's what happened to us. We let it die for a while. So por eso ahorita like the engagements are not how they used to be, but the consistency, siguiendo poniendo cosas, is what's gonna
Boost
keep
it.
it going.
Yeah.
That's
Now,
the
did
one
you ever
thing.
like pay to boost that page or?
Nunca habíamos gastado nada de dinero on it until they started telling us like, oh, like go on Facebook and promote this event and boost it. That was the only time we ever le metimos dinero así, but así like to boost it for shares or like
Yeah,
for
yeah.
likes for the page, eso no. But
Yeah,
it was
that's what I'm
just
saying. I want to get to the point where you're not investing money.
Right, where
to-
organically it's
Like,
growing.
organically, I think
Yeah.
that'll be better because
It's also about putting, if I can interrupt a little bit, it's also about putting just the name out there. You know, I mean, you can't tell on my cell phone right now, but you know, we got the stickers.
no, yeah.
The obviously, whenever you put like a banner up on one of your personal things, you got the little the watermark pictures that
Yeah.
we post up. They got the watermark, so it's more or less about the visual, making sure that it's out there. Like an idea that Lewis had for me, because I'm still trying to figure out my page, is that next year when we do the Chicago takeover on the 15th, we're gonna get like a QR code and a magnet for my truck to get people on there. You know, it's about getting the name out there.
yeah, that'd be dope. I mean, I was thinking about doing QR codes for my business too. So
You should.
Yeah, we're gonna do
That's
the
the
video off.
that's
for
the
Chicago
one thing
takeover.
a lot of people are slacking. Like I'm not gonna say the place or the venue. You guys will probably guess where, but I told them you guys should get a QR code, put it on the table, and scan it. Shows up like your whole menu, and then go abajo. It shows the next event,
yeah,
the next event, and that was like a smart idea. Pero they didn't want to do it,
right.
and I was gonna run the whole thing, so I was gonna be updating the flyer, updating the bottles, the prices, the specials, whatever.
And I think that's when it comes into like owners, right?
Sometimes they don't see the
want
vision.
they don't want to invest into something they don't
For-
think is gonna work
forget
when they're
about
already
that.
making money, right?
Forget about that. They just don't understand the potential. They just don't
They don't see
understand.
the vision.
They don't
No,
see
they
the
don't.
vision.
They never do. And I think I've gotten my fair share of how that looked with promoters and owners. I've been stuck where I decided, you know what, I brought up an idea to a promoter or to an owner, like, yo, I think this would work. And then they throw you the idea, like, nah, we're good. But it's affecting the business, so you're trying to look out for them, but they don't see it that way, you know?
For sure.
I think they don't realize that they need help or they want to take ideas until it's too late.
Yeah.
You know,
Or they just feel like they know more than you and don't want to listen.
Exactly. Just because they own
have
the
been
business.
in business meetings, and we've been given really dope ideas, and they because it's coming from us, they don't want to listen.
Yeah,
Right, for
because
sure.
they think we're not, like, let's say if it's an idea for girls, they don't want to take it because you're not a girl, or you're not a promoter, you're just, like, eres como un gato, pero
Yeah,
it's like,
and
but
I think there, if you have a team, bro, like I think, like for example, like we work with promoters, right? We'll like with a group of promoters, and obviously it's important that we're all on the same page, right? Because at that point, the whole team can go at the gatekeeper, in this case being the owner, and be like, "Yo, like your mentality isn't working, dog."
Right, and it's usually that person that's stopping the whole thing from growing.
Exactly. It's rough out here, man. It's rough out here.
How you feeling after that shot, bro?
It's good.
Are you ready to get into the shit or not?
Let's go for it, dog.
Alright,
Let's
fuck it.
expose
Fuck it.
people,
We
dog.
about to
We got some topics to talk about. I want to talk about something real quick.
go for it.
So, again, this is following up on a story that we've been following up on in the last few weeks, and that is the Jose Torres
El
coming
Rey.
del Alto Mando coming into Chicago.
Shout out to DJ Alex, by the way.
Oh,
Sorry.
sup, sup.
he just
Oh,
said invite
and
you.
before we continue, shout out to my guy DJ Freshman.
Oh,
We
hell
gotta
yeah.
get him on the pod.
Oh, yeah, he did.
He's
He
got
did
some
say
stories.
he's got some stories. We're trying to throw back.
Julio got some stories for days, bro.
Yeah.
Oh,
dude,
huh, we
dog.
got some. This hell. I'm just gonna foretell everybody right now. This episode's going over an hour.
Oh damn, where are we at right now?
Don't worry about it. It's just going over an hour.
What time is it?
Anywho.
Damn.
It's okay.
It's okay.
okay.
We knew this was gonna happen once we started getting guests.
Okay.
Anywho, all right. Talking about a topic that we've been talking about over the last few weeks, and that is the Jose Torres coming to the Chicagoland area and how he called all of us músicos fracasados, and then
Pegriqueros, cocaínos,
oh yeah,
borrachos.
borrachos y todo ese pedo. Not knowing that some of the bands that we have here in Chicago are, one, steadily working, two, booked every weekend, 3, 4, 5 days a week, and three, that the only bands that are following him or supporting him on the Comunidad de Músicos are actually the bands that
Don't get the work.
Yo, Chicago has talent, dog.
hell
Yo,
yes.
Chicago has some of the best bands.
I've been to New York. I've been to Indiana. I've been to Wisconsin. I've been to Kansas. I've been to Pennsylvania, and the talent that we have here is nowhere like bro, like eso es talento, bro. Like
I'm gonna say this. Yo pongo cualquier banda de Chicago
up against
up
Anybody.
against anyone.
100%.
Anyone.
Bro,
even.
give me potrillos against anybody, dog.
Well, hold on, whoa. Now that's
He
the
went
thing.
with it because they're from Manchester.
Yeah. No, they're from where we're from. Shout out to Chabelo. Anyways, but the thing is, you also gotta understand some of the bands that we have here in Chicago started in Mexico. Caliente, Potrillos, Escandalosa, Recuerdo, Celaya, Guanajuato.
They
Hell yeah.
smuggled people.
Huh?
They smuggled people in here.
But yeah, I mean, I put potrillos up against anybody.
Viento.
Hell yeah. Viento. Any of the bands in Chicago.
Encantadora.
Hell yeah.
Any one of them.
No, yeah.
Peñasco.
Peñasco, dog.
Oh,
Peñasco.
Peñasco se chinga.
Yeah, dude. I think Peñasco, like, low key is
Nah,
like.
bro. Look at their ass, bro. Nah, I'm just playing. I'm just playing.
Pelayo, if you listen to
Hey,
this.
fuck
Get
Dang.
ice on your head,
I'm
dog.
just playing, George.
Nah.
Nah, bro.
Peñasco, I think, yeah, they out there, dog.
The only banda that's not from here that I could say snaps is Fantastica.
That's San
That's
Marcos, bro.
Bro, but hold on. Hey, hold on. Wait.
Yo, low
wait,
key,
wait.
though, Fantastica's my shit, dog.
Bro,
Bro, cada vez que vienen, bro,
I'm on the
I swear this whole table is all fucked up.
Yeah, bro,
Yes.
facts, dog. I've gone lit, bro.
And they're
Hold on.
coming back again.
Yeah, I know.
They're
Primero,
coming
espérate.
back.
You know,
I
no vas a
I'm
hablar
not-
de
I'm
los
not-
compas
I'm
de
not-
la
I'm not
semana.
gonna-
For an undisclosed event, 2 hours.
I'm not gonna drop the date, but I know they're coming
And
back.
yo, low key, the band that surprised me, bro, that I thought was gonna be just straight donkey, bro. Like from like 3 weeks ago, La Chile Cachapa de Guerrero, bro.
Yeah.
Bro,
Dude,
no cap.
Bro,
You're
crazy.
No,
dog.
I snoozed.
Hey, no cap.
Bro, I saw them on the flyer and I was like, yo, who's this?
No, yeah, bro.
They showed up, dog, even though they were late.
Yeah, hella
Like,
late.
bro, like 40 minutes late.
They played like a 20-minute set.
But
No cap, I was talking shit on them, to be honest. Por eso no fui. Nah,
Bro.
just playing. Nah, but neta, like, I was looking up their music. It's puro sones. And then I was like, these motherfuckers are not gonna sing.
Exactly. I heard it on YouTube too, and I was like, "Yo, this is gonna be the wackest like hour of my life, dog." They showed up, dog, and they were just banging, dog, and I was like,
bangers.
"Okay."
Por eso son los reyes de los sones de Guerrero. I mean, and los jaripeos, they're the ones that get the freaking place hyped.
Nah, bro, but it's like I've heard banda like de jaripeos, dog. Like for example, like Yurirense, bro. All they do is jaripeos. But low key, I think that band, yo, Yurirense ain't shit, dog. Like,
Now it's
they
funny.
they were banging, bro.
It's funny you say the Yurirense because la Yurirense, obviously, las bandas que everybody reveres son las de Sinaloa, right? Son las bandas que son de las bandas. You know, el lugar de las bandas. And tú le preguntas a bandas sinaloenses, like actual bandas sinaloenses, and they talk very much. They don't speak highly about a lot of bandas outside of Sinaloa. A few of the bands that they actually revere and again respect immensely. Una es la Chilacachalpa, all right, la Yurirense y la Monarca. You know, de bandas fuera de Sinaloa.
I don't know, but I remember when Pedro said that he wanted to bring an event like the jaripe with like those three like jaripero bands. Like I was like, yo, that's gonna be a crazy ass event.
Oh
dog.
hell
That
yes!
would.
Like la Monarca, la Yurirense y la
Yeah, bro.
y la
Like,
Chilacachalpa, that'd be a
just playing back to back
to the patio.
Nah, but they do it in
The
a
patio
hot
would
bill,
like
bro.
no.
Hey, hold up, remember, this is the year of manifestation.
Oh, we manifesting
Oh,
everything.
we gonna manifest
We
this.
manifested Jose Torres, bro.
Yeah, dude. That was
Yo,
him.
facts. That's true. That's true.
Luego
Remember the
después-
flyer? Remember the fake flyer?
Yeah, I saw you that you posted it.
Luego después, weeks later, boom, he's here.
And it's the same flyer.
Yeah.
But you didn't make it,
We,
right?
still, we,
Nah,
st-
they
we
make
still
it.
gotta find a way to make Jenny 69 come through.
For real, man.
How much she's asking? 30 racks.
Sí, I'm pretty sure-
No, she is.
Sí,
My-
nos
my-
ocupo 2 horas.
Y nomás viene a cantar una canción, bro.
My boy asked their manager how much, and he said 30,
What?
and they needed 10 as a deposit.
Oh, damn.
Well
Te
then.
vamos a venir a enseñar las chichis y cantar
Me
sobre
cantan
las
las de Jenny de
69.
Perdi.
Yeah, someone who I want to see though is like La Maravillosa.
Misteriosa.
I know they came or they're coming with Karin,
I
right?
saw Misteriosa in Mexico when I was out there. Again, I'm not the biggest fan of bandas de allá de Oaxaca, but they snapped.
Por las bandas de Oaxaca. Wait,
What? What do?
You whistle, dog.
What about it?
You wildin', dog.
You wildin', bro. You wildin'.
What the hell?
You about to make people deaf out here, dog.
Yeah, no. Not that ass.
It's not. It's such. That's why I got over here.
Oh. He did the Tony Menendez.
Yeah. The
Anyways.
vocals, dog.
Let's get into the topics, y'all.
Run it.
How was y'all's Valentine's? Ahora sí, let's talk about Valentine's Day.
Ay, güey.
I'm gonna be honest with you guys. I don't believe in Valentine's Day.
Okay.
So that means you didn't do shit.
So look, this is what I don't believe. I don't believe in gifting someone or showing affection just because it's Valentine's Day, right?
Actually,
So-
I agree with you.
So to me, it's more that why use that one day to like show expression of love,
Ooh,
right?
my man's getting
We
deep.
can do it 365 days out of the week.
Ah,
Now here's
well.
a question.
Now, did I take my girl out to eat? Yes.
Okay, there you go. There you go.
You know? So yeah, there's things that you agree with, you disagree with, but you still to try to meet in the middle here.
Absolutely. I mean, I'm on the same page. Like, I don't feel like you need to have one day just
Let me
to
put
show
it this way,
somebody.
man. It doesn't even have to be an expensive date.
No, and I don't think so either. But
Pinche Texas Roadhouse y ya.
Ay, perdón.
Bro,
I went to Longhorn.
Longhorn's decent.
I'm a
Longhorn's
fan of
decent,
both of
dog.
them.
Yeah,
Seriously.
no. We gotta go to Texas.
What did you do for Valentine's Day?
Nothing, to be honest. Sunday was a Super Bowl. You know what I'm saying? Go Rams.
Let's not talk about it. Let's not talk about
¿Qué
it.
pasó?
Why not? How much money did you lose?
I did.
Okay, that expression said it all. Go Rams. I didn't do much. So I watched the Super Bowl, went home. You know, Monday I was with the kids.
It was a good game.
Yeah.
I have to admit. Again, neither one of my teams, or not, my team was not in the Super Bowl, so I really don't have a. But it was a great game.
I didn't watch it. It's my mom's birthday, the 13th. So
Oh, happy birthday to your moms, man.
Happy
I
birthday to
Feliz cumpleaños.
Mom,
Mama drama.
Mama dramas.
Mama dramas.
yeah, dog. So
That's what's up.
Luis.
I worked, bro. I literally just worked. That's all. But I still
El
got a
hombre
gift.
trabajador.
I still got a gift.
From
I was not expecting anything.
What'd you get?
I got some little PJs,
Ooh.
some candy.
Yeah, I got candy.
And I got a new PS4 controller because mine has not been working.
Yo, mine's broken too. I was gonna get some a
I'm
pair.
still waiting.
Yo,
For,
Both my controllers are broken, dog.
Yo, tell you shorty, bro. You know
I'm
what saying?
still
Like,
waiting for my PS5.
Yeah, they're on back.
I got for a PS4, not a PS5, man. But your boy was selling
I know.
for like $650, I think.
I know. Well,
it's not bad.
I
know.
have not seen one go for that cheap.
Solid deal.
I know.
Not bad.
Anyways,
What did you do, Edwin?
believe it or not, Super Bowl Sunday, just chilling at home, relaxing.
Crying.
Nah. Again, neither one of my team was not in the Super Bowl, so it was just to watch it. It's a Super Bowl tradition, you know. You gotta watch the game, eat some nachos, order some wings, get some pizza, put a burger on the grill, put a hot dog on the grill, smoke some brisket, smoke some ribs.
You did all that?
That's a lot, bro.
I didn't do all of that. I'm saying it's a
I asked him
tradition.
what he did. Oh, nothing, bro.
Anyways, Valentine's Day, ended up going out to Chicago.
But who?
Went to the Atotonilco.
Who you taking out there, dog?
Bro, suelta la sopa.
Nah, dude, I'm not putting myself out there like that.
Okay.
Now we know why Shorty got mad on live. If you know, you know. If you know, you know.
No, you know.
If you know, you know.
Nah, bro, I just went. You know what? Again, I didn't have a date, so some
You
friend.
know what? A Totonico is a flex, though.
Serious.
$5 taco.
4. Hold on, but I'm saying it's like I didn't have a date. A few people that I know didn't have dates, so we kind of all like, hey, tacos. What's the worst time?
Pero no mito acá.
He went to Galentine's. Is what he went.
Galentine's. ¿Me estás diciendo un galón, güey?
No, like,
So,
like
yeah,
girls that
galón.
are single and they go
So
out.
yo beso soy. Oh, what? Oh, wrong song.
Yeah, no, please don't. Well, since you guys brought up dinner, question for y'all: do you guys share your food with your significant other when you guys are on dates?
We're gonna let Drama answer
We're
this
gonna
one
start with
first.
drama since he went.
See, I never noticed it. Like,
Never really thought
like,
about it.
Like, I'm sure that, like, if she had something I wanted, I'll just like kind of pick at it. But I think she'll do the same thing. But I don't think we've ever.
Like, hey, here's half. You want half? You buy half, I buy half, and we split it.
Michi matcha?
Nah, I mean maybe if like there's something that I want of two things at the same time, where I'll be like, yo, do me a solid and get that. I know you want this, and we'll just go halvesies, you know.
Now, does your girl go for that?
I think one time we did that and it worked.
Okay.
It worked.
Okay.
So you're saying it usually
So
doesn't
you're one
work.
for one,
It's like one time maybe that we did that.
Okay.
So
but not usually. You guys don't.
no, we don't. We kind of order our own little thing, and it is what it is. If she tells me, though, I can't finish it, can you finish it? If I like it, sure. And if it's not, then nah, I'm good.
Okay. Okay. Edwin, do you share food?
I mean, I'm never one to just, if I have something that, like I don't have a girl right now, so hard question to answer.
You were about to say my girl.
I was about to say,
I know you were about to say
I don't
it.
have a girl right now, so it's hard to answer this question the way properly. But like, I mean, yeah, when I was with somebody, it wouldn't be uncommon for us to like, share something. Like, si ella no se acababa sus tacos, pues yo me los chingaba, or
But we're saying you
I was
share.
I was getting to that. But yeah, like if I have like an extra slice of pizza, no hay otra, y ella tiene, yo ya me llené. Okay, that's a lie because I never get full of pizza. But
Pizza's the bomb.
yeah, but I guess yeah, I would share.
A ver, Luis.
Personally, I don't know, man. Because sometimes, like, let's say I get, like, 6 tenders, If I eat 3, she eats 2. It's just 3 tenders, But, like, if it's something that's, like, a lot, yeah, I don't mind. But other than that, yeah.
So not at Cane's is what you're saying.
Not at Cane's. Not Cane's. Unless I get a Cognac. Because unless I get a Cognac, then see.
Excuse my stupidity. Where the hell's the closest Canes to here?
Schaumburg.
Schaumburg.
Oh shit.
Right in front of...
Well, from here, it'd be Crystal Lake.
From here, there's one?
On
for-
14.
They
There's one
just
on
they
Crystal
just opened it up, right?
On
I have not
14.
even. You know what? We about to
That's
Why
what-
are you driving so far?
Because
For
I
Cane's,
go on
bro?
the highway. It's 15 minutes away.
Oh, okay.
You've never had Cane's.
I haven't had Canes around here.
I've
That's what
never
I'm
had
asking.
Canes. So
Cane's.
I
Canes
don't
is
know-
good.
I
No,
don't
I know
the hype.
Canes is good.
I don't know the
I
hype.
didn't know
Well,
where
to
the
be
hell it
honest,
was
everyone
here.
says it's overhyped because the chicken starts stale and everything. But at the end of the day, cut the check. You said your name too many times.
Yeah, that's it. Next topic. No, I'm kidding.
You didn't answer?
I'm going. Do I share food? Yeah, I could. You know, I mean, it depends where we're at too. Because if we're like eating tacos, then it's like, why am I gonna share my taco? You have your, you know what I'm saying? Like you whatever. But
Gotta make sense, huh?
it's gotta make sense. If I'm at like Texas Roadhouse or Olive Garden or something.
Do you share dessert?
That sound effect was a little. I have shared that. Dessert. Funny.
Because dessert
thing
ain't
here.
dessert
I don't
ain't your
normally
dinner.
order dessert.
Same.
So look, I mean, I'll put myself out there. When I was in GTO, we had dinner. She had her own plate. I had my own plate. We finished our own plate. And I'm like, you know what? I want dessert, but I already know I'm not gonna finish it. And she's like, same. Let's split it. So we got one. Yeah.
I don't normally get dessert when I'm out on dinner, bro. To be honest,
Yeah, me neither. I'm not a dessert person.
I like sweets.
I feel you, but nah. You know what I'm saying? Because
Pass.
if I'm at a restaurant where they got a lot, like let's say an Olive Garden where they give you your soup and then your meal.
By the time I get to the dessert, I'm already full, dog.
By the time you finish the breadsticks, dude, you don't even get the meal yet and you're already full.
Bro, man,
You know?
there's always room for dessert.
Pause.
Anyway,
So y'all didn't do anything interesting, anything fun for Valentine's Day. He went to dinner. He got a basket, went to work. He went to Galentine's.
A Totonilco y una nieve de la Michoacana.
Oh, that's right. See, that was his dessert. Okay. Question for y'all.
Run it.
This is 2022, right?
Oh,
Run it.
Is Jenny still alive?
okay. I'm glad you brought this up. All right. I've always said she's alive.
Okay.
I've never said she wasn't. And
Conspiracy theory time.
This is my proof. All right. Cuando se casó la chiquis con el Lorenzo, they did the wedding in the most weirdest place possible, según para proteger la privacidad de la familia, right? It was in the middle of a desert with a white tent. What are you hiding?
That's some Guns N' Roses shit, bro.
No, I think she's in the witness protection program. I do think that that her involvement
With the wrong people?
with the cartel is probably there, and I think maybe it got to catching some of these narcs. So, way to protect her is witness protection, dog.
Make her disappear.
No, I don't know. I think she's still in the witness
She's
protection
about to
program.
make
I
a
think she,
return
like I
with
said,
Michael Jackson.
To be
and
quite
everything.
honest, she
She on the island
this
with
is where
Tupac?
this is where I
Is that my
think
Island boy.
this is where I think she's alive, and it's not necessarily the witness. I don't think it's the witness protection program personally. I mean, that's your thoughts. I respect that. I just think she wanted to get out of the spotlight, man. She wanted to do different endeavors, focus on something else, on all of her businesses, which are still being run. Again, she wanted to focus on all that. That's what I think. I'm sticking with it. Thank you very much.
Yeah. Y'all think she's the lady that was making chile rellenos on YouTube?
I've never seen those videos, so
I have, dude, and it does sound a lot like Jenny. Pero
¿Te gustan mucho los
it's a-
chiles, pues?
pause.
Oh my god.
But I don't know. I mean, you know what I'm saying? Anything's possible.
facts.
Because obviously we're referring to the posts on her social media. Bladdy's like she's posting on her.
Oh, but they actually it's funny because the Vlad did mention that, and there was a article, or it was a media release that says that the family took over the pages, or whatever her name is, whoever's running Jenny Rivera Enterprises now, that's the one who's in charge of the page. Like they've handed it over. It was Chiquis, and then it was La Tia y todo eso madre. Yeah.
Yeah,
Well,
but
I
you
did get a notification on Facebook saying that if I died, I can pass my password to someone.
Yeah.
Oh, I gotta set up my legacy contact too, because
You see, but the thing is, Bloody was, Bloody, but Bloody is Bloody.
Bloody
Bloody was
Bloody.
freaking out. he's like, bro, is she really alive?
she's
Like,
back.
Guess who's back?
No, literally.
Wonk, wonk, wonk. By the way, that Super Bowl show, fire.
How you guys like it?
I didn't see it.
You didn't see the Super Bowl because it's your mom's birthday.
that transition for my guy, Mr. Dollar Bill, otro pedo, bro. People were clowning him because they were saying that he looked fat, bro. But if you see that transition when he goes up there, bro, like that. Literally se agarró y se trepó el solo like that. Like
No, he's
I
fit.
would
He's
I
fit.
would have struggled. I
He's
would have
fit.
struggled
No,
personally.
más que he's not slim like he was in the video, and like you know.
I mean, he's
his
older.
His weight was going.
What is he?
downwards.
What is he? 50
He's
now?
about 50, yeah.
He's 50.
No, he literally is 50.
Los años no pasan de balde, and just the fact that he showed up because he was not. Nobody knew he was gonna be there.
No, he wasn't even on the bill.
Mm-hmm.
The show was pretty dope. I like the songs. I don't know. I mean,
50 Cent's actually only 46. Wow.
you know, they're all West Coast artists or whatever, you know.
Except 50. Except Eminem.
Eminem's from Michigan, dog.
True. Detroit. Shout out to Detroit. I don't know. I
going
mean,
again
it
in
was, still
Michigan again.
it was more of a Dr. Dre show.
Well,
You know what I'm saying?
it's the Dr. Dre legacy because it's like from back when he became, Aftermath Records. Then 50, he was one of his artists.
50,
Kendrick's one of his artists. Mary J. Blige, old school. They needed a lady in the show.
Yeah, wasn't it called like Dre Day or something like that?
Dre Day.
Yeah. Dope ass show. I liked it. Good ass game.
I was vibing.
I always said it, I wanted the Bengals to win, but the Rams, obviously, we're going to edge them out because it's the Rams.
Mm-hmm.
Did you guys see this video that's going around? Matthew Stafford, quarterback of the Rams, on the Super Bowl show that they did, the day after, the rally?
The post?
The rally.
Yeah.
So apparently, like, he was talking to some girl, right? And she falls off the stage. Like, no, bad.
Ouch.
And he looks at her, just turns around and tells his post, says, yo, handle that. Like, doesn't even get down to help her. And if you guys don't believe me, I got that video right here. Look.
All right, let's see this. Oh. Yo, handle that.
He said, yo, handle that.
Take care of that, dog.
Oh, my God.
That's wild here, bro.
That is bogus.
Me as fuck.
Yo, Shorty fractured her spine.
Ooh.
Bad. I'm telling you, la caída fue fuerte.
Homeboy better be paying for that.
I mean,
Can
look,
he? Who can she sue?
the place. That's about it.
All right.
Mr. Insurance, tell us
So
what her options are.
this is what's
She
gonna
needs
happen.
some milk.
Whoever hosted that is
getting-
potentially getting sued. Whoever set up that stage can get sued. The city, if it's on city property, can get sued. Obviously, people with money, they're gonna probably want to settle.
Right.
So
They're gonna throw it
the
on.
city will settle.
It's probably not even gonna get to a sue. They'll probably give a check.
They're
Yeah,
gonna,
they're
they're gonna
beforehand.
fulfill the lawsuit, and then they're gonna cut a check and be like, "Yo, this is what we."
It
can
probably
do."
won't even get to a lawsuit.
No,
Everybody
I think they'll just
pay.
get a settlement.
It's like, you know what, this happened to you. Let me get you this. We're gonna take care of all the bills. And we're gonna do this. We're gonna do that.
Yeah,
Yeah, it'll be to a settlement.
no, that shit was wild though.
But anyways,
I have a question for you guys.
What's up? Run it.
DJs.
All right.
What's your biggest venue you played at?
La Quebrada.
Largest crowd.
Largest crowd.
I guess I can go first.
Run it.
The biggest venues that I've been at obviously would be Live Now, which used to be Volcan. Definitely over 1,000 people because I was resident DJ there every weekend. But biggest crowd was a festival for Telemundo that I did with La Loquera in Aurora at the River Edge Park, and that was like at least 2,000 people. It was stupid packed. Like what's her face from Señor de los Cielos was there. Esta Rutila. Like it was like a
It was
bunch
big,
of like
big,
novela
big, huh?
novela stars, and then who was Graciela Beltran closed the show.
For sure, for sure.
Yeah, a bunch of locals and then her. And then Tribal Monterrey was there. Who else was there?
That's when they were popping.
Yeah. ¿Cómo se llama estos? Unos rockeros de California. Damn, what's their name? I can't remember. Ahorita se me escapa el nombre. But they do like
Los Beatles.
no, they do like cumbia songs, but in rock. They're pretty dope.
Cumbia Kings.
Tampoco.
Hey, talk about that event they're gonna be in.
They're about being an event. A ver.
We'll touch that. Let me answer this question.
Es el conjunto Nueva Ola.
Okay.
They're from California. They're a rock band. They're actually pretty dope. They're pretty dope.
My biggest event was actually it's between one or two. It was either the rodeo that we did when I was at the Milk Pail, and a few weeks ago at Apollo was like the biggest crowds I've ever played for.
That's dope. That's dope.
What about you?
I just remember recently, my biggest event was Karin Leon last year.
Yeah,
Franz Guzman.
because that one you just DJ'd,
I
right?
DJ'd. We did set
Yeah,
everything
but that
up,
day you were just
but
focusing
I
on
was just
DJ.
DJing that day.
Yeah.
Yeah, I wasn't doing anything on the stage. Yeah, it was.
Yeah.
It was bad.
I mean, can you count when we were but we didn't DJ those days when we were working at Radura? I mean, we can't really count those as our events because we were just working side hands.
Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't say that was a DJ event, but
Yeah. What about you?
I think my biggest crowd was Eliaki when he came to the Millpill.
that was a baddest event.
Fuck that day, man.
Yeah, that was it was hectic,
Yeah.
but that was my biggest crowd.
Nice.
I mean, I played at few places. I was able to play at V Live before it turned to Concord.
Yeah.
That was fun. But I've always had an image, and always was on my bucket list till now, you know, to one day be able to play at Plaza Garibaldi.
That's
you
mine.
know? That would be like a goal, a dream.
It's ghetto, but if I was a DJ, I
Yo,
want to because it gets stupid packed.
Exactly. Imagine playing in bangers at, you know.
I've gone with Henyo when he played there, yeah. But I've never DJ'd myself.
Yeah.
Imagine fucking it up playing some stupid.
Que se te trabe la canción, or you accidentally
I remember back
Bro,
when.
the
se
Mexican
acaba la
people,
luz.
they be bashing you, dog. Like,
Like I remember back in the day. Ooh, I'm talking back in the day. Cuando the original papá de los pollitos, DJ. Oh,
Montano?
¿Eh?
Montano?
Montano would play. Y una vez se le fue la luz.
Over
Just
with.
popped.
It's like, what can you do? But it wasn't like, no se fue la luz de su system, sino the front of house sound went out. Back of house, you could still hear him in the monitors, but it was weak.
that was my biggest fear. Playing at a party and power
Boom.
going out or computer crashes. You know, now I don't care.
Yeah.
You know, it is what it is. It happens.
Yeah.
And then, who else do we see at? I mean, I think it's an accomplishment as a DJ if you get asked to play at La Garibaldi. You know, Montano played there, La Loquera, Genio, Jesse El Grandote. Shout out to my boy, Jesse El Grandote.
Yeah, shout out to him. We got to get him on the pod.
No, yeah. I
En
mean,
vivo.
that will be on my list, you know.
Cut the check.
I think if I ever get to play at Plaza, like, my club scene is over. Like, I'm done.
Oh, yeah. Like, you've reached your plateau.
Like, yeah, I'll be like, you know what? I'm done with the whole club scene, the whole.
Mine, I think my biggest dream is to actually play, and this is gonna sound stupid and corny as hell to a lot of people, but I mean, I got to play in Mexico this past year when I went last month, and it was just for a private event. But I want to play en un jaripeo allá, or to be honest, en la cañada de Caracheo, in between the bands, or en las carpas en Yuriria.
Okay.
That would be my dream. You know, play at events in Mexico.
I play at Zero Gravity.
Oh, there you go.
Okay.
Yeah. That was my first club I ever stepped in.
The original Euphoria.
That was like the first club I ever stepped in. And I was able to play it. Crazy.
I love it.
Crazy,
I love
dog.
it. Those were back in the days.
That's when the Jersey Shore was popping.
Oh, hell
Oh,
yeah.
dude, this man.
What's his face?
GTL, bro.
Vinny
GTL.
and Pauly D went there, right?
The whole cast went there
Oh, yeah?
at some point.
Damn.
That thing would get packed, bro. Like, you're talking about 15-year-olds, 16-year-olds.
Oh, yeah.
Like,
Oh, my God.
they
I
didn't
just-
check for ID, dog.
I completely forgot. I played a few times at Medusa's
Yeah.
back when I was first DJing. Holy shit. I completely forgot about that.
That's an Elgin staple.
That's it, dude. Believe it or not, I didn't ever realize how big Medusa's actually was at one point, but
Yeah, I never knew Medusa at its peak.
yeah, dude. And we're talking
big?
about the
I
original
was too young
Medusas.
to get in.
And also the original Medusas in Chicago. Like, everybody knows Medusas.
Yeah, no, I was not old enough. And when I did play it at Jet,
Oh, God.
it was already its
Okay,
downfall.
okay.
It was already its downfall. Like,
The
it's
downstairs area.
it's already over with, you know.
Yeah.
So yeah, man, I have quite a places that.
Rest in peace, Dave Medusa, man.
Yeah,
That man trusted a lot of us when we were new. I'm not gonna get emotional, okay? Because I already got emotional the day it happened. But that man gave us a start to a lot of new guys that we really didn't think was good enough. You know, he gave us a chance to say, you know what? And he made you work for it. The whole thing of like you're gonna get money for everybody that says your name at the door. You know, so you have to work to invite the people, and you know he gave you a reason to actually go up to the people and say, hey, come see me, come see me, come see me. You know, and put some confidence in yourself that people are actually going to show up. You know, at the end of the day, you might have only had 5 people show up that said your name at the door, but hey, you were trying to make it like, you know,
I think a lot of us that start out in the DJ scene here in the area had to go through there. You know, that was kind of like one of the trials of fire that you had to, whether it be Jet downstairs or upstairs, you know, at Medusa's.
Jet was a struggle though.
and I've failed.
That was rough.
I have failed miserably, but then I've had really good nights there. You know,
I actually got to DJ there Saturday nights. That was a different scene.
Yeah, no. I never got to experience its peak moment, so no, I don't know how it is.
yeah.
I DJ'd some. Actually, fun fact, my debut was at Medusa's.
A lot of
upstairs.
us. That's what I'm saying.
Was it Rivers or was it Medusa's?
River East.
So it was Rivers.
Back in
Before it was Jet.
no, well, Jetta was
No,
always
Jet was downstairs always.
Okay.
Down when they opened.
Rivers
the
was like the Latin, right?
River East was Friday nights, and then before it was Medusa, they called it something else.
Mission.
Mission.
Yes.
That's what.
That's what.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh damn, bringing it way back.
You're too young for this, Luis.
Way
he
too
was-
young.
I only went into Medusa's once and I got scared and never went back.
White people.
Bro, that was me at Casa Lara.
Yo entré, bro. Yeah, I was like never coming back.
I'm telling you, that was me at Casa Lara. When you're seeing a lady that's like 60 years old walking around in a short skirt with barely any hair in a little ponytail, you're just like, ay, qué pinche estoy haciendo aquí.
What's your
Shout out to
favorite
La
place?
Teacher.
Your favorite place
Shout
you
out to La
played at?
Teacher.
La teacher, if you see this, Pitufina.
What's the what?
Your favorite venue you played at?
Favorite venue. That's a tough one because I've actually played at quite a few fun ones.
Ninguno, porque ninguno paga bien. Nah, just like-
Whoa, shots fired, dog.
Damn.
Kind of facts. Kind of
and
facts.
I'm not even a DJ, bro. I'm
That's
just-
kind of facts.
Yeah.
Favorite venue. Favorite venue is probably has to be VIP because I actually was one of the few DJs that got to DJ at all 3 dance floors. So when I started there, we were in the tropical side. Yeah, I was just starting. I was still like yo todavía no hablaba on the mic and all that stuff. I was just DJ, right?
This
Y
is
a mí se me
before-
ocurrió la grandiosa idea de poner reggaeton in the tropical side. And this was back when Daddy Yankee, Evie Queen, Guanábanas, like they were just like reggaeton that we know now was just starting. Like gasolina.
Did it
days.
work? Did it work?
Holy shit. When I tell you que vaciamos la otra pista, and the other pista was the one that had
The
all
main?
the people, the
Yeah.
main one. Se vació, and everybody was over here. It was, parecía un cucarachero. It was
throwing ass
lit.
everywhere, huh?
It was lit. And yeah, man, it was crazy, you know? So we, you know, then they started putting reggaeton on the big side. They had me go over there a few times, you know, do house, you know, reggaeton and all that stuff con este Migue. And then we're gonna do the regional, you know, well, it was a little bowling alley that they just closed off, and they pusieron una cortina, and they just had me with 2 speakers. It's literally me and 2 JBLs.
That was
Right?
it.
No, not even on stands, bro. Nada más estaban ahí sentados,
Sentados.
una en una mesa y otra on the fucking bar. And I was like, okay, so we're gonna start, you know, like they didn't know, nobody else wanted to play regional, and you know, obviously I'm the most paisa one there, so I'm like, all right, I'll do it, you know. This is Duranguense days.
Duranguense days, dog. Montes Durango
When I
days,
tell
dog.
you that con dos bocinitas.
Yo, shout out to Montes, dog, because that's like our only group that made it, dog.
Yeah, no, that is.
shout out-
And
shout out
Alacranes, but
everybody.
they
I
kind of
like, yeah, but I think Montes had a better.
Montes is worldwide
Yeah.
recognition. Yeah.
Yeah, Montes was our holy grail, dog.
So when I tell you that we made that Pista pop off with 2 JBL speakers, y se ponía así.
What, the
Era-
small room at VIP?
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
Well, we started with 2 JBL.
And we're not talking like the better JBLs. We're talking about JRX 125s.
The cheapies, you know?
The $799.99 special.
And that room, before it was a regional, that was used to do the control remotos for La Calle. You know, ahí va Omar Ramos, sometimes he was there, shout out to him. Jesse
Man,
Grandote was
I
there.
have not seen that man in like 3 years.
I ran into him at the Aventura concert.
Oh yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
The one at Wrigley, right?
At Wrigley, yeah. That was dope.
For y'all who don't know, my boy G Mix got money.
Yeah,
Relax.
He said he got playa section tickets for Bad Bunny.
got
He's
that
looking
hot
for.
VIP,
Está
dog.
buscando acompañante con quien ir. Mujeres está
Best
disponible.
cat, my boy taken.
You don't get me in trouble, bro.
I got experience the VIP treatment. Like, I was, I think, 17. I still couldn't even get in, but
Oh, damn.
I was talking to a girl who was like 24 at the time. I didn't know she was 24. She kind of lied to me. But
That doesn't ever happen. That never happens, right?
It usually never happens. It's usually the opposite way.
no,
I
yeah.
can't comment on that. But yeah.
Her story was crazy, but like whatever. Like she got me into VIP, so I was like, oh,
Ooh.
this was like cool, dog. Because I was like, that's where I saw Henyo for the first time playing, and I was like, oh, this dude's popping, I think the Regional Mexicano room was unit when it was there,
Okay, yeah, he did. He was doing it for a minute.
and I don't remember who was in the main room. I think probably Echo because he was there a lot.
He
of
was
the
always
times.
the opening DJ.
Yeah, but yeah, that was like my little experience. I
Echo
was only
in the
there
stadium,
once.
yeah.
I was only there once.
But yeah, no, we made that little regional room pop. We made regional pop so hard. Pause.
They started booking bandas to come.
Bro, they brought Banda MS there.
Yeah, back in the day.
They brought Ramon Ayala there, bro. They brought Alacranes. They brought you know what I'm saying? They were bringing like
The
big
day
groups.
the day Ramon Ayala came was the day freaking Maldo fell off the stage.
I don't remember that, but
No say. What about you, dog?
favorite venue.
Favorite venue?
Cantina.
You know what? I'm not gonna lie.
La Movida, dog.
No, hold on, straight up. Cantina patios is a different
patio.
experience.
The
You know,
patio's otro pedo.
outside in the patio is a completely different experience. You know, up until that, I think my favorite venue that I have ever played at consistently. I haven't had one. You know, wherever I go to play is where I play. You know, up until then, I always had a good night.
Even a venue where you only played one time.
If you're gonna make me pick, is that honestly my residency?
I don't think we all had good nights, bro. Like I think at some point we all had a.
Oh no, I've had shitty nights.
Yeah.
at
Oh
Apple.
yeah, I mean,
VIP.
if you're gonna make me say where I actually had my favorite venues to play and work at, it's possibly the ones that I'm working at right now, my current residencies, Apollo nightclub in Belvedere, and Cantina on the patios, outside in the patio.
Yeah, that patio atmosphere is different.
And I'm not talking about, and I'm actually talking about even before it was Cantina. I'm talking about even back when it was the Milk Pill and I was playing on outside on Sundays. You know, I like it. I like being outside. It's a different vibe.
It hits different.
Yeah, I mean, I know the first time I played there was when Raul told me, he's like, "Hey, bro, that's when you showed up one time randomly too." Remember, it was like it was a July.
yeah,
It
it
was
was
when
a Sunday.
you guys first started, dog.
I had the kids, and
Yes.
and then I was gonna do it, but like Raul told me last minute, I'm like, yo, I got the kids, I can't do it.
So that was
He
the first
called
time
you.
I experienced like the whole patio vibe. And this was when they first started.
This is when before me and Luis started kind of
Yeah.
brainstorming, trying to get this place lifted.
Raul texted me. He's like, "Hey, Asparo." I think this was like prime COVID times too, right? Like,
It was
This
2020.
This is before that. Before
no,
COVID.
this was prime COVID because I remember he told me, he's like, si quieres llévate tu máscara y no hables con la gente. 'cause-
Remember, it was 2020 when that
2020 was cuando estaba la pandemia apenas.
exactly.
Yeah, so it was prime COVID, dog.
Oh, you're right.
Because
it would have been May then.
because I didn't start doing patio at Cantinas until everybody else got involved.
No, it was June, dog. I remember. Because I signed up for a pool that day. Because I was like, yo, I haven't played like in months. So let me catch up real quick. It was June.
Okay,
But
June.
yeah, he told me, he's
2020.
like, hey, just take your computer. And I hate when people tell me, just take your computer, bro, put Spotify, and you're good, YouTube.
Because you want to do your thing. You wanna
Exactly, bro.
showcase.
So I was like, nah,
fuck
bro.
you and-
Like, if
fuck
you're
you
gonna
and the
tell me to
computer.
work, I'm gonna go work, dog. So that's when I took my little controller, at the time, and yeah, it was like, at first, I think Delta Cuatro was playing the group that day.
They showed up, and I showed up to plug them in.
Yes, you did, and it was like easy. Like it was like, I'm like, this is gonna be a long night, dog. And then so I did my work, and I guess it got lit, and then word got out that you guys started doing your own thing there, and you guys just took over with that.
And it was just here and there. And then last year's when it really,
Last year's when it boomed.
yeah.
Yeah.
And it was the start to the summer because of somebody's anniversary.
No, it wasn't. It was actually way before that.
Yeah.
But that's like the big event that's just like, boom.
No,
I think it was already popping.
It was
before
already
then.
popping. It
Already
was the
It
spot.
was popping enough that they brought a big group for that day.
Look, look. Here's the thing.
Because you guys were already bringing secta way before.
Voy a quemar el pinche rancho, pero lo voy a quemar. Y lo voy a quemar bien, bro.
Run
La
it.
neta,
Run
la
it.
neta, ese lugar was popping.
Pause it.
No, no pausing.
Are you recording?
Yes.
Make sure, because we need to catch this.
Ese lugar was popping until they started enforcing all these rules. Get dress code. Get no this, no that. I understand that you're trying to have like a certain crowd que no se mire ratchet, right?
Facts.
But half of the time, the people que venían acá bien arregladitos no compraban botellas. The people que se venían acá, like,
Coming from work. And
coming
shit.
from work and shit, they were the ones buying bottles. Y no nomás una 12. We're talking about, like, una Don Julio, things like that. And,
Good bottles, expensive bottles.
This was on Sundays,
and
right?
they're the ones that
Sundays,
were
right?
dropping
Thursdays
that
too?
money.
Thursdays too. Oh yeah,
They were the ones that were dropping the buck. But that's, pero at the end of the day, it ended up working. But eventually, they did end up losing a lot of that older crowd because of the young events, pero
I think
you got to
for
market.
sure, for
I
sure.
think what happens is that anytime that there's any type of change, an age change, a rule change at any venue, there's always going to be some drop off,
I mean, that's to be expected. But when
'Cause
you
I remember-
go crazy with it, when you like
It
make
hurts the business, dog.
yeah.
And let me tell you this, because my favorite venue that I played at was La Malquerida,
Damn,
dog.
we didn't ask him.
Hold on, no. But
He was going to say it anyways.
it's La
I didn't know
Malquerida,
I asked.
Los Fernandez,
Okay.
because I was able to play at its peak. Like,
Same.
so it was popping. But
If I remember right, you were Fridays and Saturdays,
yes,
and then I would come in on Sundays with Travolta and do sound with him and
So
jump
the
in.
beef continued.
No,
nah.
no, it's because it was a different time, bro. This was back when Sundays were just as popping as freaking Fridays and Saturdays.
Cuando estaba Tommy, no, but
Yeah. So I got hired because of Tommy. Tommy like called me, and he's like, "Hey, Sleepy told me that you're looking for work." And this time I had just left the Bravos bar in Northlake. They were going through some issues that happened there that they couldn't do events.
Administrative changes.
They couldn't do events anymore. So I was out of the job, and he's like, "Hey, come through. We'll try you out." And yeah, sure enough, it worked. It was 4 of us. It was Arthur 1, myself.
Cristal.
No, he wasn't
Cristal
there
wasn't there
anymore. It was already Sleepy and myself.
Oh, nice.
So it was us 4. And we had a system where 3 of us at a time would be playing, 1 would be off. And it was just straight DJs. And that system worked. There were times where that place would get packed. Like you couldn't sit down, you couldn't even walk. And then one change started happening from the owners.
that's usually how it starts.
Yes. And then from the next thing you know, what you already had the changes done for that week, it changed again. Next thing you know what? We're cutting 3 DJs at one night to just 2. So then we're like, okay, like things are going like different now.
You feel it.
And then next thing you know, all of these changes happened, and
It's not the same anymore.
well, I was no longer in the working with them anymore. They had cut me off completely. I think they had implemented more dress code changes, more I think changes within like drinking and like wristbands and checks. They got more strict, and it got to the point where none of us were no longer there. And let me tell you, La Malquerida like was dry for a good like 5 years, dog. I think apenas que vino Anthrax
Saturdays
lo
started
levantó, bro. With the whole like Latin Fridays, whatever he's doing. Apenas lo pudo
Yeah,
levantar,
Fridays
bro.
was dead there, and yeah, Anthrax probably the only one.
Yeah.
able to-
But ever since then, bro, it's been dead for that specific reason. Like, if you have a good team, bro, take care of that team, bro.
Oh yeah.
And I think that it's like a big foundation for your business, especially in the nightlife, dog.
I mean, don't get me wrong. I think I'm gonna mention this because obviously the club scene is no longer the club scene, right? I mean, y'all remember when I remember when I was out of high school, it was you wanted to be somewhere, you went to a club. I'm talking about the Nickies, the Crowbars, the freaking Hearts, the Entourage. What was the other one?
Hay un chingo.
All the clubs in Chicago, right? Oh, Castle, which was before that was Excalibur. First Friday is the place to be, right?
Yeah.
And obviously, you already knew the residencies, right? It used to be a residency. I mean, I don't know if you ever remember those terms, but you had a residency at a club for a while. So it's like this year you have your residency at Excalibur. Then the next year they make a change, but they keep some of the resident DJs to kind of transition this change. What this place kind of did was like, okay, your resident DJs, you're killing every single one of them. You know, kill them off from the thing, and it's like, okay, then what's the point of people coming anymore? People go to see or hear the DJs that they already know and they're accustomed to. The moment you make a residency change to no residency, you're just gonna flip flop to get the cheapest price. Now you're just screwing yourself out, you know.
Yeah, you're relying just solely on your place.
Yeah.
To help people, and
sometimes it doesn't work,
competition-
dog. It doesn't
the
work, you know.
Competition is crazy in the city, you know. So, yeah, I mean, they shoot themselves in the foot. Sadly, you know.
Definitely.
Yeah. Did you guys see Belinda and Cristian Nodal's?
What are you talking about? Sad, man. That's happy as hell for me.
My man's had her name tattooed on his face,
I don't
dog.
give a shit. He can be like, yeah, so
Bro, if I'm tattooing my girl's name on my face,
that's his own damn fault
yo,
for doing
I'm
it.
getting her pregnant at least.
First,
Like,
I mean, yeah.
you know, like, bro, like you stuck with me for life.
¿Por qué pinche le hizo el pendejo? That's always been a big no. Do not
No.
tattoo your girl's face on or your girl's
At
name.
the
on
end
your
of the day,
body.
tú le arreglaste a alguien, bro.
Look,
And look where
Dang,
you're at now,
he-
bro.
He just
mira, como
That's
todo,
shots
como
exactly,
todo
bro.
buen tóxico,
Exactly,
I
bro.
feel him. You know what? I would do this. Yo, I'm about to tattoo my girl's face.
No, you're not. That's cap.
No, you're
That's cap.
But he got it removed, no? He already got laser removed already.
Can you imagine how much that hurt?
I mean,
Yo,
Watch
that's
them
his
get back together
face.
and redoes it. Bro, no.
Yo, and the 4 mil that he coughed up for her? Come on. Like, I don't even know what that's about.
Bro, 4 mil for this guy, bro, it's
3
nothing,
mil. What's it
dog.
called? Who was it? The $3 million ring? Wasn't it? For her?
Was it
I
him?
think it was.
Yeah, que le compró 3 million.
3 millones de diamantes, compadre.
That's pocket change for him. Dog.
Pero al fin del día, güey, mira.
His
mira.
family owns his own label, dog.
Hey, man, at the end of the day, he's about to come out with a shit ton of new songs based off of this episode.
Yes and no. And I'll tell you why I believe that, or I feel that way. He puso un comunicado que iba a salir un disco próximamente that he's been working on over the last 2 years.
Mhm.
This breakup just happened. So it's like,
No, he's got new material for the next album.
yeah, but I want to hear it now, bro. Like, I want you to drop that surprise midnight, you know what I'm
Man,
saying?
when Selena Gomez
I'm not
broke
really
up
a
with-
fan of
Nodal.
Nodal.
I want him to come
I
out
was
with-
I was a fan at first, dog. Like I was a fan at first,
Adios, amor.
and I thought it was gonna go into the direction where I thought it was gonna go, and
More of a
like poppy,
mariachi.
like poppy type.
yeah,
It's like pop mariachi.
More
is
of
what
the
it is.
Alejandro Fernandez style, pop
No.
mariachi.
Alejandro's more mariachi.
But
This
I mean,
is
he had a
Alex
pop.
is more poppy now.
Yeah,
dog.
he had a pop era
I
of
guess
straight.
you're right.
And same with freaking Pepe Aguilar. He's mariachi and he's a freaking rocker, bro.
Yeah, no, but I'm talking like the music.
I am talking about the music. If you
And
listen,
even the music he did right now with Los Plebes, it didn't mash up to me, bro. Like his voice doesn't.
it's not his style.
Yeah, he's just trying shit because he's got songs like in all.
Well, I think he's trying shit because he's gone to the point where
He
think
plateaued at his
you
own
know?
genre.
And I think what hurt him was when he started bashing that he didn't want to do
Grupo Firme.
the
Grupo
duet with
Firme.
Grupo Firme, because that would have been dope. I think that would have been
Yo, why didn't he want to do a group?
He says he wasn't a fan at the time.
yeah. That he wasn't a fan of his work.
He wasn't a fan of doing covers,
Mm.
which
Well, now they're writing their own songs now.
not
Yeah,
the-
now they
I don't-
are.
It's not
you
so
know
much
what I'm
about writing their own songs, but the songs that they're picking are songs that are made for them.
True.
You know,
But thinking about it now, like he did an album with Los Plebes singing Los Plebes songs.
aren't you just going against what you said you didn't want to
Exactly,
do?
It's
and
lame. Yeah.
Uh huh.
Hypocrite.
What do you guys think of all the festivals that are popping up this year?
that reggaeton festival for
Which one? The one in Las Vegas or the one here?
no,
The one
one
in
here.
Chicago?
The Sueños.
It's gonna be dope, dog.
I'm kind of mad that they misled me with the information.
Speak on it.
I want the platinum package. The jump from VIP to platinum is fuck. Throwing this out there, VIP tickets are like $600 something plus the fee per ticket.
Not bad.
The fees are like $150. So it's like if you're buying 2 tickets, it's $300 extra just to buy the tickets.
Bro, it's Ticketmaster. You spend
Yeah,
like $88
Ticketmaster gives you,
per
yeah,
ticket. It's like
tax and
I'm
shit.
just saying that's one thing. But the jump from VIP to platinum is platinum tickets are $1,500 a piece. Yeah, I'm probably not gonna go platinum anymore.
So what more do you get with platinum then?
All right, general admission, you get to the general areas, right? You gotta go buy the food, stuff like that.
Well, I was reading that you get your own private bathroom.
That's
You
where it
get
goes.
VIP
That's what
one.
I'm saying. That's general admission. Then VIP has their own set of bathrooms. They get VIP section up front by the
VIP
stage.
bar, yeah.
VIP bar. Obviously, you still have to pay for your drinks, right? You get your own entrance, your own salida, own arriving station. That's all cool, right? I actually wouldn't mind VIP. Platinum has a special on the side raised balcony style viewing. Plus, you also have your own bathrooms, your own charging stations, free water station, food and beverage are included.
Is it worth
That's
the
actually
extra?
not bad.
That's not bad.
That's
I don't
not
think
bad
it's that bad.
because
You
you don't
think
have
the
to leave your
and it-
section to
And it's
get
for 3
food.
days too, right? It's valid
2
for
days.
the 2 days.
Saturday,
It's valid
Sunday.
for the 2
Yeah.
days.
And think about it, it's for the whole
So
event.
$700 for a
And
day.
that's including food.
Not bad.
No,
And
700 for 2 days, so it's like 350. Oh no,
No.
you're right, 700.
Seven-
Yeah,
per
I mean
day.
it's like what people pay for a VIP table.
Yeah.
And I go,
¿Cuánto no vas y gastas una mesa?
Es lo que te voy a decir, luego, ponte a pensar. If you don't buy the platinum,
For
you have to pay
locals
for all the
and
food and all the drinks.
Exactly.
I mean, I could be drunk as hell. Oh, man.
That's not bad.
Who's coming?
Fuerza Regida.
For
Fuerza Regida,
for-
Wisin y
El compa
Yandel.
Natanael.
Yeah,
Natanael Cano is
dog.
coming too.
Hold on a minute.
El Nata.
El compa Nata.
I think
La Voz de México.
I think those are the only Mexican groups that are showing up to the
¿No viene la
Sueños.
banda MS?
Who are the main headliners?
Mike Towers. is
Mike
a big
Towers.
one.
Mike Towers.
Saturday,
J Balvin.
Osuna, Mike Towers, El Alfa.
Ooh.
We gotta be there for El Alfa.
Nah, bro, I heard Alpha disappoints live.
No,
Yeah.
this last one in Milwaukee, I heard he did. Maybe because
No,
he didn't come.
when he came to Rosemount, wherever it was, he disappointed too.
Big.
Pero this is outdoor, bro.
But still disappoints.
This
I've heard he disappoints. I
It's
heard
festivals is different.
I heard people get lit, but it still disappoints because he doesn't even sing. It's
You
just
got, okay.
Spotify.
You got Nata Cano,
Uh-huh.
Joel and Randy,
Oh, yeah.
and the
Tokisha,
rest- DJ Miriam.
Freddie Fresco, Blessed, and Ikes.
Yeah,
Sunday,
Miriam.
J Balvin, obviously.
Hell yeah.
You know
Wisin y
what I'm saying?
Yandel.
Bro, I'm there for
I'm
that.
for that.
Los extraterrestres.
I'm mad that they don't do like separate days because I would have just gone on Sunday. Just for that.
I think they're eventually going to open up for just one-day passes.
Jaco's,
Jay Cortez.
yeah, he's dope.
I would go for Sech.
Satch is for
Bro, I would go for
Fucking-
Natanael Cano, bro.
Fuerza Regida.
yeah,
I'll get lit with them.
yeah. Let me get a Buchanan's real quick.
Watch them. Dude, that's going to be fucked up. They're not going to have a bottle of Buchanan's in the whole fucking place.
They probably won't.
I know.
But no,
Bro, if Plaza Garibaldi doesn't have that, why would this place have it?
That's like it really does.
Bro, they don't even have Mexican beer, dog.
Yeah.
you're talking to
let-
my man that bought a 24 pack of Tecates for $300 over here.
Yes, they do.
They have Tecates.
Nah, bro. All they had was
They had Victoria.
Miller Lights and
Oh, you're talking about the old school Plaza Garibaldi when it was like more versatile music. Now that it's all been mostly Mexican, they have either Tecate or Victoria or Modelo, and they have a bottles. You can buy bottle service for
Gotcha. Well, I haven't
Bucanas.
been there in a minute.
There you go.
because The last time I was there, you had bought a 24
It was all Miller
pack of Miller Light
Or
dog.
Coors Light.
Well, every
Of
time
course,
I've
like-
been there, it's everything paid for, like VIP and stuff.
Sorry, my
Ooh,
bad, bro. I don't
no,
have
bro.
that.
But going back to the festivals, there's been an abnormal number of festivals
Popping off everywhere.
all over the country.
Because people take money, dog.
These are all money grabs. What do you guys think about the Besame Mucho festival,
That's the one that
California?
California one, right?
The one. Okay, this is where I
Or there's
find.
like hundreds of groups.
There's like 1,000
Okay.
groups.
I looked at the website because I was skeptical,
Yeah, me too.
and I guess it's a real website. I'm very skeptical at the fact that it's 3 stages, and it's only a 1-day thing.
Yeah, it's crazy.
I don't think, and looking at the time frame from when it's supposed to start to when it's supposed to
I
end.
don't know if you saw that I posted saying that 30-minute set.
Yeah.
Well, they're probably gonna have multiple stages too.
They are. There's 3 stages
Yeah, right.
for all the bands. But what I'm getting at and this is where I still think it's kind of hard and impossible. I've never heard of an outside festival, especially like Dodger Stadium, being permitted to go really late. When I mean really late, I mean past 11 o'clock at night.
I mean, if anything, they'll probably go till 12. Because like,
And even then,
like the Bookies concert, what time did it end?
11.
11 something, right? It was like 11.
And it's a hard 11.
Yeah.
It's a hard. Remember when they played at the old Oakland Stadium?
I don't recall.
They mentioned their last concert of the tour. People, we have a hard cutoff time. Please do what you can to be here early because of rules that we have to follow in order to keep this concert going and make sure we play the full amount of time so you guys all get your money's worth. We have to have everything start promptly at a certain time. They put a big communication about it that.
Yo, the rock stage
Is lit.
has 18 rock bands.
18 rock bands. How many hours is this?
That's not even an hour that you can do per day unless you start like at 9 a.m. And then even then, we're only talking about 13 hours here.
Imagine the work behind the scenes, dog.
Like the staff having to switch out.
Everybody has to be backlined, and because obviously rock bands need backline, and they all have their own backline.
Imagínate tu gallo.
De por sí,
18 groups,
De
dog.
por sí.
Batalla en 15 minutos para subir un grupo.
De por sí, el día que teníamos 2 stages.
Shit was rough,
That was the bro. Yo, where's this next group at? You know.
Hey, I'm just gonna say I'm not knocking you, but 5 minutes, 2 bands, 1 stage. Thank you very much. Drop the mic. Myself. You're welcome.
I mean, I don't really care.
Escuchaba hasta la verga.
We're also talking about 7 years ago.
Pat yourself on the back, homie.
I was there that day. I didn't do much, and I got paid.
Hey, that's right. My man's was sitting there. He said 2 words on the mic.
back at the control stage, right?
Let me not stitch on you, bro.
I just stitched myself, dog.
that money can't come back anyways. That money gone already.
Nah, but for real, dude, I mean, not throwing it back, but those were some good times that we all, because all 3 of us were there. We all played at Control, you know. At Control, I wasn't a DJ unless my boy couldn't.
Some good and bad moments there.
Yeah, some good and bad moments, but we.
It sounds like we need a part 2 of this episode because I'm curious about them bad moments. We're not gonna go into that because that sounds like a loaded topic, but
Very.
part 2 coming soon.
Part 2 in the next season.
Probably, yeah.
Anyways, so festival-wise, I'm excited. I don't think they're gonna pull that one off.
Yeah, that one just seems rough, man. I'm sorry. I don't know.
And I wish that they would bring back those Dells Fest on Labor Day weekend.
They stopped doing that?
Yeah, they didn't do it. Well, obviously COVID.
COVID probably, yeah. But now Wisconsin said fuck COVID.
They
I went.
Hold up. Remember, not to get political here, folks, okay? Strictly, I'm saying this. We're not getting political. But as much as people like to say that, you know, Wisconsin said F this, just because they got rid of a mask mandate, the state was still run democratically. Mm-hmm. And Wisconsin's governor is a Democrat, and he took every cue from our boy J.B. Pritzker. So if J.B. Pritzker said we're still keeping mandates down, maybe they couldn't keep the mask mandate in Wisconsin because they lost in the Wisconsin Supreme Court. They still had to abide by certain protocols.
Man, I went to Wisconsin. That was on July 4th.
I went to Wisconsin
a
Dells
single
also.
mask.
Yeah.
I know.
I went to Wisconsin Dells last year.
In the whole state.
No, but I'm saying mask mandate is one thing. Masks mandate. Mm-hmm. But they still had to do other protocols. So they obviously you had to get a permit to do it at a festival, right? Mm-hmm. You think the state was going to approve it?
I'm sure they would because when money's involved, dog.
Again, but they were taking the cue. Again, Democratic governor taking cues from Pritzker.
I don't know, dog.
Again, not getting political.
All I know is July 4th weekend at the Dells is hella lit.
Hell yes, it is. Wet nightclub.
I heard you run into everybody.
You do, man. I ran into people that
I don't go into summer because it's 2-packed, dog.
It does get 2-packed. And then last year, because they started lifting all the mask mandates.
That's why I go before the rush.
Te lo voy a poner así, güey. Me fui un sábado y me regresé el domingo para tocar en cantina. What's up?
Vamos a loquear this year, guys. Let's go. We'll get a cabin.
Okay, how about this one? If we're gonna do this, if we're gonna get a cabin, let's do it in the freaking. Let's go down to Tennessee.
I'm down with that too.
I mean, I've been to Wisconsin Dells every year, man. Let's go somewhere I haven't been. Tennessee.
I'm down with that too. No más que, you know what I'm saying?
Gatlinburg.
Que sea cierto, you know?
I'm going to New York tomorrow, so
Shout out to you.
That explains it. That's why I'm going home. I'm going back home this weekend. Said regreso. Cantina.
Okay.
That explains it.
Okay.
yeah, I'm going to New York.
Have fun. Have a
Problem.
safe trip.
Oh.
All right. So, anyways, guys, thank you so much for listening to this episode of the Muchos Bailes podcast. Before we leave, I want to have a chance for my boy. I want to thank our guest tonight, DJ Drama.
Thank you for having me, guys.
Plug your socials, bro. Where can we
Plug
find
the
you?
socials. Where can people find your DJ company page, your insurance company page, and if you want to be able to follow it on Instagram and stuff like that,
Well,
please.
you can just look up Dream Events Entertainment on Facebook. It'll pop off.
Dream Events. That is for everybody.
Yep. My Snapchat is Julio_drama.
Mhm.
I don't really do much on Instagram. That's kind of my fault. But I do
You should.
plan on getting
Page
a
coming
page.
soon. Page
It's-
coming
yeah,
soon.
I just need to get more.
Let me tell Vlad to make you a page real quick.
I need to get more professional pictures. Things in the progress.
You know, Muchos Bailes offers help and consulting for stuff like that.
No, yeah, I hear you.
Vladimir's our social media director.
So as of right now, it's just really Facebook and Snapchat.
Definitely.
If you can get me, if you guys need insurance, Connect Insurance Group.
What's the name of the insurance group again?
Connect Insurance Group. It's a
Connect.
brokerage.
Connect Insurance Group, guys. They are located right here in Dundee. What's the address?
1070 Dundee Avenue.
Got a phone number?
847-628-9595.
Write it down.
This episode was brought to you by Connect Insurance and
Facts.
Dream Events.
Facts.
Follow them for your next event or insurance needs.
For sure.
DJ Wiggs, any parting words?
Everybody that's watching this or listening to this on YouTube, make sure you drop comments. What you guys think?
Once again, where can people find you, bro?
Oh, Facebook, Instagram. Fuck Snapchat. Facebook and Instagram only.
The man got deleted off of Snapchat.
Fuck Snapchat. That got banned. GMX7 DJ on all my platforms.
My boy.
I could just find me on Instagram as Mayaton.
Look him up as Luis.
Mayaton. Look me up on Facebook as Luis. Good luck finding me. My Snapchat is Luis Chavez 0_0.
All right. It's your boy DJ Eddie P. Follow me on Instagram as DJ Eddie P15, and then my link tree is in the bio, so you guys can follow me on all my social media platforms.
Okay. OnlyFans coming soon.
Believe it or not.
I don't want to know.
Yes, please.
Anyways, and if you guys haven't done so, please subscribe and give us a like on the Muchos Bailes podcast YouTube page, and of course follow the page Muchos Bailes on Instagram, on Facebook. Merch will be coming soon. Stay on the lookout. Y'all have a good night, have a good morning, have a good day.
Deuces.
Peace.